Master.
Clebali suo me kanyo ake Sktv benyo. Se macheni tina ke ase manyamu. Enji sano muni emu aye yo. Enyi lofa emu aye yo.
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa. Sktv, the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold by the lofa and grandbaza.
Ena dine ya tumale, ena salia ya tumale, ena kwanagli ya tumale, ena kodubwa ya tumale, ena dine ya tumale, ena salia ya tumale, ena kwanagli ya tumale, ena kodubwa ya tumale, ena napagi ya tumale, Sktv, ena napagi tosi wako maya tumale.
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa. Sktv, the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold by the lofa and grandbaza.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We talking about podcasts and connecting people and culture from here and outside of the globe. Qualified people who waiting to sell. The flesh, the time, and the efforts are rare. The broadcast we giving are real and the premise from best. To work with my life without fear. From Granada to Nima to Lupa, from Riverside to Raji to Chile, from Grand Crew, Bombing, Kevon, Montserrat to San to Bacalu, from Maryland, Bonk to the Mikey B. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB.
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa.
However, it's impossible to do that without first considering the collective role that Africa played in its founding, which was small and relatively insignificant. Of the 51 member states involved in the founding of the United Nations in 1945, only 4 were African: Egypt, Ethiopia, Liberia, and South Africa. It is important to point out that the United Nations came into being in the aftermath of World War II because of the inability of its predecessor, the League of Nations, to avert a large-scale global conflict, which had been its guiding purpose when it was founded in 1920 at the end of the First World War. Out of the 42 founding member states of the League of Nations, only 3 were African: Liberia, the Union of South Africa, and Ethiopia. Egypt was to join later in 1937. Africa's overall participation in the organization's founding was minimal and relatively unimportant. That's because before all the other talks and meetings, representatives from a group of 14 nations gathered in Berlin for a series of discussions that began in 1884 and which led to the partitioning and formal colonization of the African continent, which is also called the Scramble for Africa. It has famously been written that past is prologue. Well, in the past, the majority of the 54 nations that now comprise Africa were never offered a seat at the table where plans for a new world order were being drawn. But, Madam President, as fate would have it, the tables are turning, and Africa's role in the authorship of whatever is yet to come for this world is going to be huge, and it will be consequential. According to this organization's own projections, by the year 2050, more than 25% of the world's population is expected to come from the African continent. Additionally, by 2050, 1/3 of all young people aged between 15 to 24 will be residing on the African continent. So you see, the future of this world is African. Allow me to say this once again a little louder for those of you in the back. The future is African. Already today, Africa is a catalyst for human potential and development, as well as for economic reform and ecological stability. Africa is a catalyst for...
And so there you have it, a feature for this world, or for this world, or for our global village is Africa. Africa is the feature in the... We will play that video, but first of all, we just want to use the time, at least this time, to say the pleasant good evening to all of you, our dear check listeners. The time check is 6 minutes past 6. That's the time check from what I said on broadcast. Let me see the pleasant good evening to you all. Please, let's share the show. Those of you who just joining, yes, indeed, today is Saturday, happen to be the 27th. Wow. The month of September is telling us bye-bye. Hopefully, I think this Saturday is the last Saturday in the month of September. Hopefully, next week, between Wednesday, we'll be entering into October. So again, good evening, people. Let's share the show. The rest of the team will be here very soon. The social chairman, Steve Bole, I better still Moses will be here. The man who always making the spark plug hot. You know, whenever you... Those of you who are drivers and tricycle, rider, or better stay, the motorcyclist, you will know when they talk about a spark plug. You know, that's the thing that always making the engines, you know, to work, because as long as it's hot, most definitely the engine will be able to operate. So again, good evening. We have the rest of the team, our team of panelists. We'll bring it on, but we want to start sharing the show. Let's share the show. The man already in FC Barcelona shite, even though I'm wearing the blue. Those of you who are Chelsea fans, you will know most definitely we'll talk about the blue. So, folks, good evening. The chairman is already here. No need to waste his time. Yeah. Moses, Steve Bode, what's up, Chief? How have you been?
Well, Melbourne, thank you. Folks, let's share the show. We have not seen the show being shared. Let's share the show as we come on. Good afternoon. It's good to be back. What? It's been a while. How many years now since I've been gone?
Well, I think nearly 4 to 5 days.
Where the 4 to 5 days?
Yeah, Mama, you stay away for a little. You know, let me tell you, we multiply, even if about 2 days you stay away for, the people take it 4 days. So just take that into consideration. So now we're not talking about other people who go out since September 8th. I think now I'm going to do with we'll also talk about that. But for you, it's just so more. I think 4 days. I think 4 days, right? I don't know. When was the last time? I think our last interaction was last week Saturday. Oh no, I think I'm 1 week. Yeah, it's absolutely 1 week back home. So people, let's share the show. James David, good evening from my area, James David. Let me say thanks to all of you. Yeah.
I'm very sorry. So let's share the show.
Yeah, good evening. What you just say?
Let's share the show. Plenty go on. Plenty go on.
Yeah.
You know,
Melbourne had there too. Yeah.
Melbourne, I was on the East Coast. My family say no comment. There's anything I will not make comment on.
No, don't bring that one here today. We want to hear all of this. In fact, we want to hear all of this.
I had a serious meeting with the family, so that a lot of things there will be no comment. But folks, let's share the show now. They show you why you're making later. They show coming be hot. Let's share the show, folks. I'm back. It's good to be back. It feels good to be back. Yes, Yvonne, I went somewhere. I don't even know, man. I went somewhere Friday night. I was chilling with two pictures. You see that if you want me, I let her post some of the movement. You know, you can be posting picture and thing. So strategic places where you go, you don't, no. I see you looking around like you lost money. You good? Yeah, Yvonne, I was there. I saw him. We shook hands.
I go to chairman. I trying to get my phone. Yeah, it's like I place my phone somewhere, so I try to get it. But go ahead, give us. You say you met who? I hear you that.
My man, I'm not calling me. I met a lot of people that.
No, hey, no.
Wait,
Are you trying now to join who? Because they kind of secret meeting that you having these few days.
My man, I have some. Let me tell you something. I'm not gonna call names. I'm not gonna say much. But let me say for the record, so that we're clear, I was able to speak with some political leaders, some political people. I met with some political people. We had a very good time. Politics and not enemy shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I met some political people. I'm not going to call names. I'm not going to call names going forward. Anybody that speaks on the phone is going to stay like that. But just so we know for the record, I spoke with some political people. I met with some political people. And there was a good discussion, me and some high-level political people. Finish. That's all I will leave here. And the conversation looks good. Nobody looking good.
No, let me join you. Let me be frank and let me say this. Even all of those of us who are also back home, we do these things. It's just that our leaders, the issue of them, doing better for their people. It's just that's the only situation between them and us. But for us, we have no issues, But people say like we hate, no. So that's why when they usually gonna war, I say, but your leader and myself, we drop from somewhere. Then you say I hate. Yeah, why not gonna war is that? But again,
man, I met with some people and leader part, but here's the issue. To the Unity Party and the organizers of the Diaspora Conference, I want to say thank you for your invite. I was invited personally. I got the email. I'm sorry I couldn't make it. I'm sorry I did not make it this year. You never know, maybe next year I will come up. I will show up. But this year I can make it. Yeah, I won't lie, I didn't make it. I can make it. Right now, my geographical location cannot be. I can't tell you where I am. Maybe I told you. You call me asking me where I'm at, I can tell you. But I can tell you for a fact I'm in a safe and secure location. I stay on a vacation, folks. I'm still enjoying myself and I'm still chilling.
I hope more men are sending you on some kind of more operation.
Yes, I'm on a, let me say it, I'm on a very interesting venture and operation. Let me say it now. But we want to compile everything so that next week, when we are making full report, we can let you know where we went, what happened there, and what's going on. And some of the conversations are ongoing behind closed doors. But folks, let's share the show now. Let me see what let's share the show. Melbourne, today we have a lot of other news going on socially. I know we got the other gentleman that will be joining us. Folks, let's share the show. Like I said, the show promises to be very, very good. Melbourne, while I've been chilling a few days, I saw a picture of President George Weah, and they say his house was, I don't know, they attempted to burn his house or whatever was going on or whatever. Let me say this to you. In our country. I hear they say the NSA, big man, they how to the attempted burning or whatever. Let me say it to you. Y'all keep fooling around. And you know what? I like how you're doing it now, say. You're doing it more, you're saying you're the big people there. Thank God, the poor people there again. Y'all be burning each other's houses. I ain't got nothing to say about it. If you think I'm gonna sit there and waste my time to say, oh, they're burning the other person, I could care less. Y'all be burning each other's houses. And that's my issue. I'm not worried about that. Y'all be burning each other's houses. Y'all be doing it. Maybe y'all will forget one day, one person will be laying down and somebody will make a mistake and burn that person inside the house. Then y'all understand yourself. Y'all be fooling around. And y'all passing around, like electrical this, like electrical that. Y'all will understand yourself. You think fire get frank? Fire not get frank. Saying you can learn, the play also to invest, you can invest everything you make out of politics, you joke with everything, you fool around with everything. Y'all will make mistake one day, you will fool around. Somebody will forget what they say. And y'all will leave that person inside and burn that person. Then I think y'all will learn. Because it seems like you can learn. Other people can learn from other experiences and other things that happened before. But you're the BB political people there. That you're passing around with the other person and you're using it as a political tool. That the other person won't kill the other person. The other person won't kill the other person. Let me tell you today. I support your stupid idea of trying to burn each other horses and you'll be playing fool around. And you think this is a joke. You think fire get friend. You keep fooling around yourselves in that country. You'll be fooling around. Y'all will be fine. Y'all will be fine. Fire ain't get friend. Fire ain't get friend. I'm glad I the poor people own the horses burning now. I own horses then. So you know what? The other one to Jamaica resort to, you might try again to burn the next time. Or Boaca country, you might try to burn Boaca. Then you might turn around and NSA unto you go burn it. Normally unto you might go burn it. Delon unto y'all be passing around, fooling around. So you ain't got human dignity and your own life. You ain't respect your own life. You ain't respect your own life. Y'all keep on, yeah. Y'all please, y'all continue burning each other places. And one person my kind on a structure and make it like a political thing. The other group kind of make it like a political thing. Y'all be fooling around. Me, as long as the Liberian people not involved, the Liberian people not involved, the poor people, horses are not burned or whatever it is, that your criminal there as well be worried about. That you as well be worried about to say, oh, the person who are born as well. That means you're going to say, I'm going to talk about somebody who are born. I worry about that one. I don't worry about that one. That one is not important. It's not, in fact, not any news. That's not news. If CDC feel that a United Party point Georgia Hall, let's CDC go point Joseph Boaca Hall too. Simple. What I can say, I can make out of noise. Why gotta be news? It's not news. It is not news. If CDC got the evidence that United Party point Georgia Hall, let United Party let CDC wake up. And United Party on a place.
So they can't think that going. Now all you got to say in the fire thing that they gonna do firewall.
All I got to say, let them keep fooling around. I don't know.
Fire don't pick and choose. That is fire. You know, fire look like bullet. You know the same thing, right? So
that's why you don't play around with it.
They kind of advance it. Yeah, man. What kind of German is this?
That's why you don't play around with it. Let me tell you something. This is a dangerous thing. In fact, we need to start addressing the fire issue now from a fundamental rudimental standpoint. There's not a first time fire issue not happening. Instead of our government sitting around and us doing something serious to address it, can you imagine you get people that in government? We are hearing credibly that you get people that in government renting fire buses, fire trucks, and other things into government. You're something wrong with you in our country. The thing you're also to prioritize, you don't prioritize it. The thing you're also put seriousness into, you can steal until you steal from yourself, you undermine yourself. So, think the fire truck then now. They're not something I also get. I guess they carry the fire truck. The other one will malfunction and they got to carry and go do it. They ain't ready yet. You ain't ready yet. You ain't ready yet. Like I said to CDC, let me say it to you today. If you feel that United Party people burn a Georgia horse, guess what? Guess what? CDC, you're getting ready to go burn Joseph Boaca Hall too. Simple. You're man. You're You ain't offer CDC and United Party ain't got nothing to offer Liberia. We've told you over and over. If you put anyone in power, it will be the same Rick Monroe, Jinjan. Before some of you may go, you die, you not achieve anything. These two parties, these two people, they have nothing to offer. Leave them alone. It's time for you to look at different direction, but you don't want to listen. You want to be in the middle of the two people. Say 1 minute CDC. The same thing, United Party credits are kind of do the same thing. The same thing, CDC. What kind of life is this? What kind of people we can move in front of, we can move forward? Like you stuck with the same people. So your thing say bringing Georgia about will change anything? Your reality, sir? Your reality bringing Georgia about will change anything? And you thought bringing Joseph Boaca about will going to change something? What has changed? What has changed? We told you, don't bring United Party back. But you're passing the right and making noise that Georgia is the solution. Georgia is a solution for you. Are you ready? Yeah. Hey, boy, you're bringing back the first thing you will feel that you're and we the first thing you will feel that you're issue. You're bringing back me. I've always said it. I will continue to say it. Look, quite honestly speaking, before we get into the social conversation and the politics of the day, I will say this to everybody watching us. And those of you who will listen to, I will say this. If you want to waste your time and your life and not achieve anything under the sun as Liberians until you die, please vote next time for CDC. Please vote next time for Unity Party. The only reason why some of us can come here is to remind you of the choices and the decisions you made. And let me say it, if you think I will stop reminding you of the choices and decisions you made between the two parties and between the two people, Georgia and Joseph Boaca, if you think I will start reminding you, wasting your time, I'm not changing my stand because they have not changed. Look, Get job, we have 20 more years. Nothing will change in Labrador. He does not have what it takes to change Labrador. Simple. So let's start wasting our time with CDC and Unity Party. Let's stop. Let's move forward. Let's look into a total different direction. That's my honest advice. And I stand with it. You want to go the other way, you want to pick them, go pick them. In America, they can say they can use the F word and say they didn't find out. So if y'all want to use the F word and find out like y'all did with Joseph Barr, y'all finding out, y'all use it, y'all do it again. I will be right here and I will remind y'all, I ain't going nowhere. And the good thing about it is we got the history and the facts to prove it. Whether you want to say I come means man, I support Kumi, I do the one, I could care less. As far as I'm concerned, the two people that you provided so far, they are unable to govern and to lead our country. Until we can look in a different direction, we're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. Nothing will change. I'm saying it today, and I will continue to say it. They will not change, and nothing will change. So, y'all continue. I hear they won't get it wahala. But maybe on social, it was better.
Thank you, my dear brother. You know, that's why some of us, we have no sight, because politically, when you look at the entire country right now, for me, I will tell you that any kind of way you want to put it, the people that will vote, whosoever they feel they want to vote for, and that's a decision. That's what I can always tell you. In fact, like I join you also to say that we'll come here to talk to our leaders, even if they can do 100%, I mean, then they'll be able to feel sorry for the people, because they already own the people already. So nothing can, you and myself, we can do. They won't listen. So for me, I don't hear my head on who they will go vote for, who they will not go vote for. It's their business. But again, yes, socially, I feel there are, I think, two social issues that we had. But anyway, we'll welcome our team members first, then we'll go straight into the social issue. Mr. Dollar, let me say the pleasant good evening and welcome on the Saturday edition of the SKTV show.
Thank you very much, Mabel and Steve. Glad to meet you guys tonight.
Wonderful. Brother Ali, how have you been?
Yeah, good afternoon, Mr. Dolly. Good afternoon, Steve, Mayborn, and our listening audience and followers. Aliyu Masade, glad to be here. Welcome, Steve. Thursday, we didn't see you yesterday. We see you. That got today fiery. And we always expecting you Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
I was reading your bio. I saw you strolling the other day. I was reading your bio.
Okay. So you
I was reading your bio.
Okay.
I'm not in your bio, man. I saw you strolling. I said, man, when I see me for security reasons, because I was chilling.
Okay. Okay, we are back, my man.
Yeah, so Chairman, I think there's two social issues. One has to do with the one from your end, where then we one about. I saw some photo on the social media about Sisi. I think she and one other guy being to, I don't know what it is, AI or what it's real. So I was a bit concerned, because mind you can be into a legitimate some or maybe relationship or maybe marriage, and to see yourself in that form publicly, but saying you are social chairman. And maybe Mr. Dollar is here. Maybe you will educate us as to where we're heading to now in the new world. Whether you can be into something, then you be doing another thing. Even though people can do it secretly, which of course I know of, but to come out now publicly now and then something wrong somewhere. So I think that one. Then another one have to do with I think they did information today that a lady somewhere around the St. Paul Bridge. She I think she put herself into the water. Yeah.
Let's do it one now.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Wow.
Hey, so let hear from the dollar first.
Yeah. No. Let me get at least legit about the first information that Mayborn just stated. He said, "What happened to that young lady?"
Well, I think she and her husband, they've been into a little problem for a little time now. But for me, I saw the internet flooded with photo of her kissing another person, opening and having some social media carrying it back to back. So I'll be concerned about that as to maybe what the implication, whether it's the right thing to do with how you now been divorced. That's the point where I try to make.
If the woman ready to leave a man, but she got certain attitude, she can she can exhibit. One is disrespect the man, don't take no instruction from him. One, two, associate herself with people publicly without being fear and of being criticized by public or whoever, because she just want to make sure that the men know that she don't have no more love for you. So my advice to such a person, whoever should be the husband or the fiancés of that young lady, you need to take a back seat. That is the time for you to take a back seat, because when the woman start there respecting you and associate herself publicly like that, that means she's telling you that she don't want you anymore. If you force yourself into that situation, you will find yourself in some problem that you not expect to see yourself in. So it will be necessary you back up and start finding some solution. Find someone else to be with and to focus on that instead of concentrating on a woman who is behaving like that. It's a clear indication that she don't want that man anymore.
Thank you. Mr. Aliu. Mr. Masala.
Yeah. The issue here between these people, we know that they are married legally. It came a time there was a sex tape or video all around here about this man, and he left the home. He came by now. He in the marine. We see they are not living together, whether they want separation or not. I don't know. So if you see her case in public day and you feel she's still your wife legally, it is up to you. You can go to the law. If she feel that, oh yeah, maybe we are divorced, we don't know what happened in the bike. But for me, if he feel the woman is still his wife, she was kissing public day, the law is there. So that's all I have to say into that. Thank you.
Yeah, before Steve come in, let me just say something to Bro Ali. There's no law can force a man to stay with a woman or force a woman to stay with a man. There's no law anywhere in the world. Sometimes we can exercise this kind of jungle justice in Africa, but in a civilized country, they will not force a woman to remain with a man that she don't have a love for. And
sure, exactly. Mm-hmm.
Will not force a man also to be with a woman who you don't have a love for, because you will be in the life of any of them.
Thank you, Mr. Dollar. Let's hear from Monk. Monk, welcome to the show. Let's hear from you. Milborn talk about Milborn. You say what thing you saw on Facebook? You say who and who are kissing and what thing?
One of our sister of CC, I think CC meeting, right? That's the name. Yes. The wife of our brother Richmond.
You know, our country is so dysfunctional that foolish people always giving front row seat, and that's just the new trend in the social media. The one who's on Facebook now dramatizing with CC, he just ran for the seat that Kogat vacated, right? That would have been one of your lawmakers. And now he's one of the biggest comedians on social media. It just tells you about the country and where we are headed as a people. It's so sad. I mean, the thing is, when you follow the event happening in the country and you look at the political prospect of Liberia, it can just suck the energy out of you. Whether it's from the people that are supposed to know better, whether the people that have been victimized. Like, you don't know, you don't see an outlet. You don't know if something can miraculously happen to turn the country forth in Iran, and I don't see it. I mean, it's getting so tiring. I'm overthinking and reconsidering hearing my time on the media, because at a certain point in time, it's almost like a waste of time. That's what I'm observing. Because the reason people look up to folks in society, especially the one that claim to travel, the one that's supposed to be educated, is for them to make better choices and decisions. If you cannot make better decisions and you claim to be affluent, then I cannot expect the vast majority of the public back there to make better decisions in terms of politics. Because people can say, oh, you're not investing in the country. No, there is nowhere in the world an individual build a country or people build a country. No, government build a country. Name me one society in history that ordinary people build. That's a lie. When the government set the right tune, when the government make the right investment, then the individual tap into that. So all the corporations you see in this country, no, it was not individual. The government will make the internet that you used today was the U.S. State Department that made deposit, the Department of Defense. They used to call it the ARPANET. They were the one that invested in it to do electronic communication. It was because of that the internet came about today. Whether it was in space for all your communication, who made the investment? The government. There is nowhere in the world that an individual or few people built any country. That's a lie. So the idea that Liberia and the diaspora are supposed to come and make investment, like I don't know whether that a low IQ thing really affecting that country or like Louis said, maybe it's a curse, because I just don't get it. There was never a single country throughout human history, whether it was in the olden days, whether it was the dark ages, whether it was after World War II, that built a country. So what make you think? And listening to these jokers in Washington talking about people should transfer from remittances for maintenance of their relatives, friends, family into an investment. All like these guys. That's why I say it's a joke. It's almost like a bunch of comedians assembling. If you are telling me a president yeah.
More, we're still on the social issue.
Let me take a break, right?
Yeah, so we'll transition to that. That's part of the conversation, bro. I beg you. We don't want
all right. Let me take a break for now. Thank you.
So let me get my take on that whole question that Milburn asked. I think that's why Milburn selected me as the social chairman, because truly speaking, I think in my approach I'm balanced. I try to keep it as 100%. Let me say on the show, unequivocally, I support CC. I want you to hear today. The same way I can support men if a man choose to get another woman, I can support woman if she choose to get another man. I want you to hear from me. Me, I'm a very clear guy on issues. I'm not here for women, I'm not here for men. If CC chooses to get another man, good for her. Congratulations to her. My only thing is, if you do the same thing that you did with the first man, that caused that man to leave for another woman, that's the new man will leave for another woman again. And I see her doing the same thing that she did with the first man. I see the same pattern. Oh, you believe it? We probably get here so we can record now. We don't want to record. When that your brother came from out of country to America, and she found the running on to Tala, and they were singing other getting what that dancing. She know that the other getting was showing wappy. Leave that story, brother. All the last day the horse name. Forget that thing. And now that John do that, bro, he's part of the John team. He part of the John team because as a people say, as a people.
That man been here. That man that just coming. That man is not new. He been here.
But you John, bro, because as a people, you don't even operate like that. You don't expose yourself to doing like that. You expose yourself to that. You people don't expose yourself to that.
No. You are missing something, Steve. Let me cut you off right there. I don't like to cut people off. I'll cut you off. You the social chairman. Let me cut you off. Women, psychologically, women are drawn to dysfunction, right? And the reason you see men, because most of the behavior exhibited by men is not common among men. But they got few people that recognize one thing. When you are out there, when you are dramatizing and you are into the fanfare on social media, other women target you. So it's a means of sleeping with more women out there as well. So no regular men will want to be shown on social media and dancing everywhere and making love on social media. No. But guess what? They understand one thing. They understand that when you attach to another female that is advertising you on social media, they get other women free. That bet you in that hole. The vast majority of them want to sleep with that man just to prove a point. So everybody is out there acting. Everybody is a performance act. So don't think that these guys, they are dumb. They are not dumb. They are playing a very smart game, because that's just how women operate. The vast majority of women are drawn to useless and stupid men. They love people who are popular. So if you are a man who can play that game, trust me, you will sleep with a bunch of them. So when I see some of these guys behaving, when I say, like, you know what, maybe this might not look common for men, but now I get a logic as to why this thing is all about the whole acting thing on social media and this whole fanfare. No, they got women that would deliberately go after these men because of what they are doing on social media. But anyway, you continue. I just want to bring that point up because
Mark, you raised an interesting point. You know, it's a valid point. I'll be honest with you. I just believe that the play why I say I think is a junk is First of all, as a b-boy, never ever talk about whoever that person was with. Why even calling the person? Why are you even talking about that?
That one, I know what you're talking about, my friend. Yeah.
Yeah, you are b-boy. That means you'll be discussing another man. That means you'll talk about another person. You serious? You really serious? You really understand what time it is? So, I mean, it just tried it. But I know it's a hustle. We already know the time, what time it is. And you see, we need to know who were saying that cheater, they were cursing the guy, right? They're supporting her that she got different men. No, Mom, you see it? They're supporting her that she publicly, they see women who are calling them a cheater, cursing whatever it is.
That's what I'm telling you. People are drawn to dysfunction. It's part of their nature. Look, when you study these people's behavior, when you decode these people's DNA, you will know exactly who they are. That's how they operate.
Mais bon. They see people who are cursing the other man. They see people who are cursing the other man that he got. Oh, he's a cheater. And he this and he that. Seeing people who are cursing the other man. And I didn't want celebrating her today. The one she doing, they accept it that is good. That's what I said from day one. Melbourne, don't waste your time with our people. Most of them are hypocritical. They think what the critics are, I think what they let, they won't try it. Let me tell you today, Melbourne. When you hear them say, "Oh, Melbourne can cheat," and Melbourne do that one, Melbourne do that one, they're looking for a way to come around. They're hustling. They're looking for a way to come around. Let me tell you, don't hypocrite as well. Listen to the one. So the only thing I can say,
because they are not condemning it though, because in fact the scene now is a lot of sports to them.
No,
so
I said
that's why I'm asking.
All the women there, most of the women there, you can see coming on Facebook, other places and say, "Oh, men are useless, men are cheaters." They're looking for men, my brother. They're looking for men, and because we can't get them fed, I made them fed. They're looking for men. Let me tell you, don't men like it. When they're hustling, don't mind them, my brother. Don't you get there with them. Don't take anything they say personal. Don't wonder why you can see acting like the church people, acting like they marry and in the home and then I want different men that lie. They're looking for a man. I tell you today, even the one who are married, most of them looking for a man. Let me say it to you today. So don't worry about that, bro. Don't worry about that. The only thing I will say here is this: she will come by and cry. Like the chairman saying it, and when she come by and cry, we'll remind her about today. Like the chairman giving you a call. She'll come by and cry again. I beg you, yeah. Leave that story, bro. Leave that thing. So that one part, issue for her. Socially, she will cry. And when she cry, we'll be ready, we'll work on her back, and we'll send on our border and you know, go on scavenger hunt. Right? Yeah. We got another man woman again. Remember, we get another man woman on the touch for her. Relax. Yeah. You think you want Afuri in the time? We got men who Afuri too that will come around. Every woman get a man that will be with her. Even when you say that woman can ask someone away, they get someone a man that will come and take that race and be willing. So do that thing. We got another man, woman. Oh, you think I'm joking?
But Steve, that's why I don't subscribe. That is why I don't subscribe to the nice guy concept in any aspect of life. Nice guys will finish last because when it comes to this thing like women are drawn to the men that create the strongest emotion, be it negative or positive. That's why you can see sometimes they say, "Oh, that man is very bad. He wicked. He abuses. He don't respect women." Those are the men they are attracted to. You don't understand that? That's just why it is. So, like I said, it goes both ways. They are attracted to dysfunction, and few men that want to be out there will take advantage of that. He's not there because he wants to be there. He's there because he feels he can use her as leverage to get other women because that's just how they behave. So when you see them on the camera and they're kissing and the other thing, no. All he's doing, he putting himself in that position because he know at the end of the day, most of them are watching that will enter how he will end up sleeping with them because that's just who they are. That's the game that is being played. Like you said, the only mistake from him was you don't go and discuss about another man, whether in a relationship. No, you don't do that as a big boy. It's not even big. You don't even want to spark that. You don't want to mention him. Exactly. Yeah, but like I said, the whole life we live in now is all about. It's a performance act. Nobody is being themselves these days. Everybody is playing to the audience out there, and that's just how the new life we live now with social media. But anyway,
let me say it today. I know sometimes people can get very with the thing we can say, but these are the facts. We now get to the point now where whether you're like it or not, married women will have other people that they're with. Married men will have other people that they're with. And it will be our normal lifestyle going forward. You like it, you can go fast and pray. You like it, you can go speak, go stand on the mountain. You like it, you can come on Facebook and cry. Be that story at the age we eat and at the time we eat. Imagine you 5 billion, you get 2 billion men, and you 5 billion. Who's so lead other woman to be suffering and be stressed? That who's so do that one? Who's so do that one? Remember, imagine 5 billion winning. And you get 2 billion men. And you passing around, making noise in the town. You who? Somebody mind and pass over born and say, only for you, they for you. And they jacket in my pool and they pass around. Okay, I see your life. Some of you will be coming outside soon. Y'all be coming outside. I so be worried about that. I want to be issue. That one another issue. I suppose see you 100%. The city like that, you won't get far buffering our business. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. It does not. The same thing with the other guy or rich man or whatever it is. The only thing about you get childish and you get picking attitude at all. But it left with my one, you let it get 20. It doesn't matter to me. What are you talking about? I'm laughing at saying something serious. I'm joking. I'm joking. You know me, I'm a fair man. I keep it 100%. I'm not a fake or I'm not here for that fake rating where you're on. Passing around me, you know, whatever it is.
So what they're clapping for one another, me, I really want to know, Chairman. When they were all around yesterday, me sorting, yeah.
Lead that team, lead that team, brother. Remember, I told you before, most of them can be hustling. Most of them can be hustling. I'm telling you today. Listen, I'm telling you today. Most of our sisters them hustling. I'm telling you.
I see all of their messages. Congratulations. Oh, my sister go live a happy life. So what happened to who they meant to? So we're not supposed to be happy.
My man, lead that story. Yeah, they my own live. We have been lead that one. Brother, all of them hustling. I'm telling you, hey, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Don't you get men in your life with tell yellow? Do you know what I mean as a woman? Do you know what I mean? And they want I fake when they come and the man cheated and he cheated and the cheater and they lead that story. They can be looking for the cheater themselves. They want to be looking for men. You leave Facebook. Talking funny thing that I don't want you to listen to. Those on serial man that want it. Don't waste your time, my brother. So again, CC get all ready to get 5 men issue. In fact, if I be all, I'll get more than 20. Yes, I encourage her to do that. Tell you all that too, she married and she legally married, she don't want, and then let him go sue her. Let him go sue her. And let me tell you today, I stand with her only one. I don't let her be here, but only one I stand with.
But Steve, can I ask you one question, please?
Yes.
Because the way you praising this young lady and you became the lawyer for her. So, but why prompting her to go into this matter, to this behavior?
You know why? You know why? You know why, Mr. Tolle? Only one major reason. That the time and the age we in now, there is nobody and nothing can stop it. I'm telling you today. You know, let's not fool ourselves. God, we let to fool ourselves and live in illusion and on a different impression. Me. Look, Mr. Tolle.
Yeah.
When Obama came 2008 and they decided to do things with the Supreme Court in America so that they can legalize homosexuality in this country. Some of all were giving us say, we want protest against it, we want to do the one. That was the time for it. It happened. The time we are in now, Mr. Dollar, don't let nobody fool you. The scene where how we the men can be hustling. Those women are hustling 10 times more than us. I'm telling you today. I don't want to lie to anybody. I'm not here to be unaffecting. Most of the women that you see, they're not like our parents there and our older folks. Most of them, they're on different levels, especially with the social media age. They want to say, if you get 2-3 men in back as a woman pressing you that you found, whatever it is, and the kind of thing they buy into, and the kind of thing they want to be into. What are you talking? You can put makeup and weave on your face. Nobody, you man, what you getting? What I'm telling you, say you find somebody in your inbox pressing you. Who need to mess around with you? That one day, you misbehave.
The point I'm looking at, Steve, I do agree that men and women, all of them can, they have a side chick. I do agree. But what I'm trying to say here is, as a married woman, coming publicly to kiss another man who is not known to be your husband publicly, something might be the cause of that. So I want to know what this may have done to this woman that lead her to this kind of leverage. That's what I'm talking about. If they may have cheated out, and there's evidence to establish.
Yeah, she got a sex video of him. The sex video came out. You were having sex
You
with another lady.
didn't see the man sex video on social media yet? I think last year, something like that.
For
You
me,
didn't see it?
I'm not familiar with this kind of.
Okay.
That's why you're behind the issue at the time. That a generation.
No, you must saying the video. Send it to Mr. Dollar. Send the video to Mr. Dollar.
I'm not familiar with this kind of.
But send a video to Mr. Dollar.
If that's the case, the woman don't want to bear with a man attitude. Just leave the man alone.
Leave that story, brother. Leave that story, man.
Mr.
Dollar, leave that story. Melbourne, can you send Mr. Dollar the video? I ain't be watching it while we move on the post.
Is your Brazilian mom?
No, the thing is,
no, Mr. Dollar,
generationally, you are cut off. Things that were never accepted in your time. We live in a whole different
video. Send the video to the man I be watching it going for.
I think I will be.
Mama, let Mr. Dollar be watching video. What will we wait for? What was it? Send the video to the man.
What happened? I think I will take the back bench and listen to you guys in this matter.
Well, send a video. You need to watch a video. You need to watch a video, Mr. Dollar. Don't just be sitting there.
Remember, were you allowed that?
Yeah, we'll send a video to him so you can watch it. We're allowed it. Send a video to the man real quick.
Maybe I hope you get that video. You generally supposed to get this.
I don't keep using him. Your man not put me into any kind of situation before.
You get a record.
My man,
it's not in my phone. I will check. Mr. Dollar, I will check.
You want to be in trouble.
Maybe now why my dad to ask you why you do with the video.
I don't have any video.
Can we almost
go? Mama, you got to do that story. I hear somebody ask me my leader story and go, and they ask me why I do on the East Coast. A big ball. On the East Coast, a big ball. You that thing. I don't know a big ball.
Steve, the city we been talking here, how my business, how one of our sister got, she drowned herself today in the Simple River because of my business.
Oh, Melbourne, the story you were talking about, you said she did what?
She drowned herself in the river.
For what thing?
My business. Melbourne, let Melbourne get all the story.
Yeah, Melbourne, bring us to speak.
Yeah. So actually, this information came out that one young woman believed, I think she's in her 20s. Yeah, she believed to be in her 20s or something. But she been with a guy according to unconfirmed reports, and she and the guy were together. And what happened? How she and the guy separated. So let me go straight. A young lady has allegedly jumped over the Simple Bridge into a river after a painful breakup with a long-time boyfriend identified as Aaron. Community sources revealed that the victim stood by Aaron during his struggling days, supporting him through school with her little earnings, but upon his graduation, Aaron reportedly abandoned her for another woman, Tina, a student of Stella Marie Polytechnic. So that's the information. That so she threw herself into the Simple River, but I don't know whether because according to reports, there was some rescue team that also went there, but into the water. But we haven't getting any information pertaining to her.
No, because of time, let the social chairman call the other one off course. Let's get to the program. Move on. Let me say this to you. If I go heaven, if heaven exists now, if I enter heaven and I see that lady there, me and God will get problem. Yeah. We'll get problem. Let me tell you why. That man laughing. Why you laughing? I'm telling something serious, bro. I'm very
serious. Get kids.
Let me tell you why. Life is sweet a day. So the why she not join the Simple River now, you made a guy to lead the other woman. I want to tell that guy to become local hero in the community. I leave him free from her now. You so take your life because man been it. You're not ready here, my sister. I can never attend that funeral if I were there. I can never go to that funeral. I can contribute fast. And you know what? Life is important. I've always told you on the show, and I will say again, anything you want, somebody get it. Anything you get, somebody want it. Life that competition. Also, she so keep because she spent her iron money, so that means the man go to another woman. She is not ready yet. She is not ready yet. Somebody says, Steve, you don't know her. I need to know her before I know it. When I get to her once, I will see all the stupid people who drawn for man, but then I will see the list because you have everything will be all not to get a long list. There will people there who kill themselves for man, men who kill themselves for woman, will see them now. We'll look at the list. And if you own that list, my sister, we'll be asking for a question why you got to go to heaven because you kill yourself for foolishness. We don't support no kind of foolishness. We on serious business. If a man won't leave, let leave. A woman won't leave, let leave. I don't want to say anything. Move on. What thing happened?
Well, the thing, the people who can take their life, the thing I don't understand, but people who can look at their life, right? The most precious thing on this planet to take away because from relationship. I really don't know. You gotta learn something called detachment. Detachment is part of life. Your precious parent that brought you to this world, at a certain point in time, you have to accept the fact that they will leave you one day by death. Your children that you were born, some of them are even died before you, and you telling me you're in a relationship with someone, you can let the person go. Are you serious? That person is so important to you that you end up taking your own life because you can't let them go. When your parent or your own children might end up leaving you one day in this world, you gotta be a joke. I ain't got time for that.
My policy is very simple. Woman, I will you. Even years you talking to another man, I will tell you what to that man. If it costs me to call him and give him small thing and say thank you for taking the woman from me, that other trouble you take from my head, thank you. I will tell you over. Even years you talking to another man, you gotta go. You think that you on that foolishness? You're plenty. Why come waste myself on you? Why must I waste my energy? You supposed to you give me a hard time? Women so give me a hard time. You ain't ready in that country here. You ain't ready. Some of you young people. Women so pass around misbehaving and tell you by the I think I can hear talking. Oh, you know, we went to the chair with her and let just forget it. You and the woman, you get children together, you just move on. We so forget that part of life. You mad? You mad? You are something not working in the brain. You supposed to go. You as a woman with me, and you go talk to another man. And I bring you back, and me you can't be together. I'm gonna find out. Even when the day I find out we can be 100 years old, say I will leave you. You something wrong with you. That means that's will be on our funny level. Women plenty like day. You're plenty like day. You're full of jelly. You're full of bass. That you also can waste my time behind. Then I gotta be emotionally drained, thinking that you stay with that man or you're staying in connection. I gotta be giving myself hard time. I got that emotional waste. That means you're down for my time. On behalf of woman, I will live long because the first thing I will drop you. I will leave you. And I will not listen. There will nobody that will talk to me. I will listen for me to take you back. For me to say that one, and the guy will say, yes, Steve, they're talking. You don't know me. Go ask people who not talk to me before. Go ask any woman that not talk to me for the reason I left them because they fool around. I ain't got time. I don't have no time for fools. I don't entertain foolishness. No, I don't. In my relationship, I don't entertain foolishness. I'm part of the around. I think when I see you in the Labrador community, and you know, and like your woman, and just take her in, and you know, I will bring her to your house so you can take her in. That means I will be on our phone level. Mama, let's discuss issue here.
Yeah.
That means I'll be holding to be beating it unless I know. Let me say again, unless I know. But the day I get to know, I will leave you. There is nothing you will say for me to keep you back. I will leave you. And when I'm leaving you, the good thing about it, you will rush. You think I come and leave you because I find I know that not true. I will leave for you to hear you the time you cannot forget everything. Then I will drop you. Yeah.
All right. All right. Let me pose a case before you so you can judge the matter here.
Yeah, the chairman here for that.
Yeah, you are the chairman of the social.
Yeah, bring it on.
Okay. If someone bring a case before you as a judge,
yeah,
this woman here, she married to, or she going on with a guy, she got pregnant. In that time, at the same time she going on with another secret boyfriend that the mean husband or the mean boyfriend did not know until she got pregnant. So, and she have love for the secret boyfriend more than the mean boyfriend. And the matter come up. She tell the mean husband that actually this belly here is not for you. And the husband say, please let this belly be for me. And the case go before you as a judge. What will you tell the husband?
The first thing when the husband walking out, is of food. And the first thing I was starting with the husband was
and the husband love this woman. You don't want to leave the woman.
Be that thing. No, Mr. Dollar. The first play a man will lose himself. The first play a man will lose himself in any relationship when he allow his emotion to overtake his reasoning in any relationship. Don't ever try it as a man. We are not emotional beings. Men are not emotional beings. We don't do that emotional thing. I'm saying it to you today. I'm not saying some men cannot exhibit emotions at a certain point, but we are not naturally emotional beings. So at the end of the day, you cannot allow your emotion as a man to oversee or to cloud your level of reasoning. Don't do that. You will lose yourself in a relationship. In fact, you will become the debt bucket in a relationship. The first thing you must. Wait now, Mr. Dollar, your question. The first thing you must. The fact that woman been with, whether she gets secret lover, she not get secret lover. She get different men. She not get different men. The fact that man found out, let's forget about the baby part. He said that man found out she another man. My advice to him walk away, my brother. Women are emotional people. They're not able to. That's why you see when they start seeing other people, their behavior change 100%. They're not able to emotionally balance themselves between two people. Women don't have the ability to do that.
You see it clear.
No, they don't. So they will fumble. In other words, they will make mistakes that you will see because they will start resenting you. For example, they will start resenting you or they will start pushing. They don't want to do it to hurt you, but their nature can permit them to just be able to balance both. So you as a man, when you get that call, my brother, smashing better than beaching. You saw be passing in the community.
Yeah.
And you
carry men from a right over in-law. The beating them all around community mango. Then say are you serious?
But this is the woman that you have spent enough on her. Even
it doesn't matter. But Mr. Dollar, it doesn't matter. Listen, Mr. Dollar, let me ask you. Let me turn your question around to you.
Go on.
So first of all, spending time with people for a long time, especially for we the men or for men, is not an equivalent to love. This issue of love, I've always said it, I will continue to say it. That thing is a myth. It does not exist because the feeling of love in itself is temporary. No relationship can survive on love. Let me say again, no relationship can survive on love because love in itself can run its course. Yeah. You can be infatuated, you can like someone, you can have feelings for them, you can be attracted to them. Not every day you can be in love with the person that you're with. Not every day. But there are some common things that you guys are working on. That's why it's compromise. That's why people have different things that they're working on, whatever it is. So at the end of the day, Mr. Dollar, if you have been with a woman for 10 years, you're not build things together or whatever it is, then the truth about it is this, Mr. Dollar. Here's the truth about it. You can go your separate way and work on the thing that you want to work with. But you passing the right in a woman, Mr. Dollar, just as a man, think about it. And a woman got pregnant for another man, the woman that you wait, get pregnant for another man, and you say you okay to keep that woman in the house with you, knowing that she's pregnant for another man, and you bring her and you bring that child. No, it has nothing to do with jealousy, man. Don't ever, as a man, allow your sense of reasoning to be clouded by your emotions. Don't do that.
but you know, Mr. Dollar, let me come in. You know, I don't do too much of the social. My papa called me off guard today, right? we are different. We are built differently, men and women, right? Women tend to be more emotional. For men, we are not emotional. Like Steve said, we are logical, right? And the one thing you fail to realize is why make a man is your woman. When you can trust a woman, right? And for men, for us, the thing we call love is all about respect. It's not only about the woman, it's not about beauty, it's not about a parent. When a woman respects you, that's a form of love to a man. That's why men, we were built to provide and to protect. Now, if you passing around, like I said, for community mango and you claim that you love her and she did respect you, she denigrate it, because the one worst thing that can happen to a man is for your woman to deliberately give her body to another man. She's taking your man away from you. Technically, that's what she's doing. You know, men, how we operate, it's almost like, that's why I say when a man cheat, it's out of stupidity. When a woman cheat, it's out of strategy. Because a woman won't just sleep with a man randomly. Not like men. Men can sleep because men don't attach emotion to sex. A man can sleep with any woman, he will still love his wife to death until he dies. A woman won't do that. She will calculate, she will take her own time, she will make that conscious decision to sleep with another man. So if she's doing it on multiple occasions, over and over, it means she's not in love with you. So how can you be in love with someone that's not in love with you? But
Okay.
anyway,
You guys are set up.
So Mr. Dollar, Mr. Dollar, before we go, I beg you, before we go, because you know I'm getting messages in my inbox based on the question that you asked. Somebody said, well, it's generational. Somebody said it can be also cultural. Somebody said it can be also religious attachment. Somebody said, you know, families can be involved or whatever it is. Let me say this to all of the men that will listen to this show and that are listening currently. The day you ever allow your emotion to cloud your judgment as a man, you are doomed. And whatever relationship you got is a failed relationship. Let me say again. Women are built to depend and rely on you as a man. The day that woman takes the driving seat because you have allowed your emotions to be clouded, you're going nowhere.
All right.
That woman will now respect you. Hold on, Mr. Dollar. That woman will now respect you. Number one. Number two, you become the junk in the relationship. So that means she can go anywhere and do anything and sleep around, do anything she knows that you forgive her. I feel sorry for those men who knowingly accommodate their women that will go and mess around, do all kind of funny thing and come out to the house. And you take them and you're sleeping in the same bed or you're sleeping in the same house or what. Me, you will be on that level. Right. That medicine man that told you will work. That medicine man go tell you is a liar. Yeah.
All right, let me ask you the last question. Let me give the last question now.
Yeah, go for it, Chairman.
If you have a woman, your wife, she comes to you one morning or one evening, you say, Mr. John Brown over there or Mr. Peter over there saw me today and approached me. He said he want me. What will you tell your wife?
Yeah, they are among them for because the answer I'm going to give that veteran answer. Yeah, that's that teacher veteran answer. Mom, go ahead.
Mom, go ahead.
What would you say?
For me, based on my past experience and other things, whenever a woman come and tell you, say, oh, or maybe approach me, the man that she want, that the man she will can't tell you that may approach her. And she wouldn't trying for you to even say be confident in her because the day she read it, you will get that trust in her. These are the most dangerous women to be afraid of in this world. Woman that will can't tell you, say, oh, you see that other man he approach me, the other man approach me, be afraid of them. According to my grandmother, women are personal than person.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Brazilian mom.
Well, Monk, you there? Let me answer this question this way. I'll answer the question in two ways. The first thing is, as a man, never ever, never ever entertain a woman that will come and tell you, say the man, say the woman, the man, say the woman, the man, say the woman. Don't do that. Don't do it.
What would be your reaction? What would be your reaction?
Don't entertain it. The first thing when you bring that conversation to me, I will ask you a question as my reaction. What did you say to him? That my business? How does that concern me? And are you in saying you want that on me? You're going to address it. I don't encourage women to say, oh, I'm married. Don't say that. If a woman respond to a man, say, I'm married, what she telling that man, if I'm not married, I will still be you. So that means that man still get changed. And we, the men, when we hear that kind of result, then we tell you, say, well, I ain't a husband, I want that you, I want. So saying that you married or you in a relationship is an excuse to tell that man, say, maybe you can be on a standby or tell my relationship, and something can happen, I will fall back on you. So we men take that occasion. So I will ask you, not my business. What did you tell him? Y'all go discuss it. It doesn't concern me. First of all, I don't even entertain that. That's the first part. The second part of this is this. Most women will do that in order to test your manhood and your reaction. They want to see, they want to validate certain things to say, if they kind of caliber of men that can be approaching me and I'm with you, that means maybe I'm accommodating you. So don't even give into that foolishness, my brothers. Do not. Don't feel when a woman start telling you that different men and women, that means she loves you. That's not true. She's setting you up. Don't welcome that. Don't give into that. No, don't give into that. Do not. Do not get into that. It's a trap, my brother. Tell her she might go answer the man and might carry that conversation somewhere. They might bring it to you. You're not interested in that. How they want you. Plus, the one that they want most of the time. The one that they want most of the time, they will never talk about it. They will not talk about it. So let's read that story.
So
thank you.
So let me chip in on that, Mr. Dollar. Let me chip in on that because sometimes too, life itself have its own circumstances or understanding. So I don't know as to which situation that you may likely find yourself in as a person before that happen. Because sometimes we got to understand lives. So that, for example, because some of the things happen, even back home, you will notice a young guy who into a little relationship, but just because the lady is overseas and she will make everything like she love him and this and that, but just because of survival, that the other lady who here, she will pretend like, you know, she not hurting or nothing happening to her, but deep down in her heart, she dying, but because she cannot afford any maybe need for that person or for the man. So because of that, the man is interacting with another person outside there in the name of survival. So if I don't know as to which way would that come, but if it were in my shoe, that Steve was asking, I will ask if the situation is a situation maybe to better our lives, or maybe her life, or maybe how she may think, well, let's just say that I will tell her it's up to you. If you want to do it, you do it. If you don't want to do it, well, don't do it. But I think there are circumstances into some of these things. Let's be frank, and we are all men here. Sometimes men will want to have something to do with women before even helping them, and I help the little need I help deeply into her heart, or maybe that help can become something good for her life. But until we sleep with her, you know, before giving her the help. So sometimes
you know what? I think, Mr. Dollar, these are good questions. These are very, very good questions. Folks, I know some people texting me now on the social party. But man, I didn't know I was not bro.
Yeah, we do the politics all week on side, and all y'all want the politics.
Yeah, so I think we'll continue to flow with a social issue.
Oh
yeah, because right now, I guess, my man, can you imagine? Oh man, they all asking strategic question to tell you hustle here. You know what I'm saying? They think it's serious. People are looking for it.
Yeah.
The answer for the question here.
Yeah. So
I mean, go ahead, Steve. Go ahead. I thought you were done, but go ahead. Say what you got to say.
So at the end of the day, folks, we're going to continue with the social conversation. Those of you who got questions, please put it in a discussion chat box here. We'll bring it up and ask the panelists. But Mark,
yes, exactly. You're right. So just send your comment.
Write your comment. Don't be shy. You can say I'm talking on behalf of my uncle, my auntie, or my friend. You have to say that.
Two questions Mr. Dollar asked, right? And Mr. Dollar, one other question had to do with, I don't know, childbearing or so forth. That question is interesting.
How to do what?
I think Mr. Dollar was talking about whether if a lady gave the child to the man or maybe get pregnant for another man outside. Because mind you, Steve, there are some of us men, we are not productive. Or in fact, we don't easily produce, but people don't know. They think that most of the problems come from women.
Oh yes, that's it. That's a big thing
So you know, today I wanted to bring something up. Since we're talking about this, I wanted to bring something up. These are conversations that we don't like to have. But I want to talk about alcohol and other substances, how they can affect men, and how important it is for men to take care of their health. It's very, very important. There is something in Liberia, you can hear them say, we call it on this side from the professional standpoint, erectile dysfunction. In Liberia, the simple English is the Megan stand. There are a lot of reasons for that. And let me say this to some of our sisters, some of our brothers. Let me say this to you. Don't let no woman force you to take any medicine to sleep with her because she wants you to stay there for 3 hours, 4 hours, whatever it is. You're not in no competition, my brother. Don't do that. You kill yourself before your time. Second of all, this idea that you can please a woman in bed or whatever it is you want, mini man, don't go take any medication or anything for it. Don't do it. Do not do it. Yeah, you don't please. I'm saying that because it's important for you to understand these things. So the gentlemen who came and said, "I'm making someone you're gonna be having a time stroke." You can't go tell the doctor what they're going on, but you'll be taking all the funny medicine there, taking all the pills there, drinking the stout, eating the one, making your heart to run, your blood pressure to go up before that time. Your blood pressure will be going up. So let me bring something to your attention, gentlemen. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. So many men are dying at a very young age because they don't take care of themselves. They get a mindset that they want to please a woman. I've always said that the word that they call please a woman is relative. In other words, it means different thing for different women. My brother, lead that whole pleasing woman thing. There are people that nothing can do to please them. You hear it? There is nothing you can do to please them. Because anything you do today for a woman, tomorrow she will forget that she wants something different. Yeah. Every day they get a new story. They get a new thing. Do your best. Don't kill yourself. Your partner, your mom will need you. Your children will need you. If that woman, because you don't know, some of these women that they've been with different men, they've been doing funny thing. And you can, you see my brother Steven saying, no man can please woman. Steven, I agree with you 100%. No man can please woman.
Yeah.
Don't waste time.
So the brother want to answer to them so that we can,
what the brother
into social now, let's have the entire conversation in a social form. Yeah, so the dollar answer, then we move, because someone asking also me in the comment section. I think we got to answer that question also.
What the question is?
I think Steven Slay, right? He says, so because the man cannot produce, so the woman should go outside and have sex and bring the baby to her man. Well,
that more as among the assistant chairman, folks. We want to announce more positions.
I'm not assistant.
Listen. My man. We voted you unanimously. Listen, the election was held in DC last
Why you always get me in trouble, dude? I have second time doing this stuff. You the special chairman. Why you want to make me deputy chairman? I'm not deputy.
Why the man not that position? Why a problem? Why you that position?
I hate position to come the leader of our title.
Social life is the life.
Men on the question.
Without social life, there's no life. So I don't care what kind of politics that you come here, you talk about when you go home. Even the footballers, after the football game, they go home and then you do it with their family. So
but
there's no way
we had a conversation before, right? People like to or transgress from traditional values that we were all born and created with, right? There is no way a man and woman can be the same. We are built differently, emotionally, from strength level. When it comes to genetically, we are two different species. Yeah, we're from the same. We are humans, but technically we are not programmed the same way, right? And I keep telling folks, and we had a discussion that people are dying much younger, and I was giving some reasons, right? And Steve just brought it up because we talk about it, I think sometime during this week, in the middle of the week, if I'm not mistaken, I think we're on Wednesday. Men must understand, even the biology, that why you do biology, you go to school, you read, right? You question, people make research, they can prove their research, and they can give you a definitive answer on this issue. Or man, in life, you come with so many responsibilities, you come with a financial clock, right? You will never see them calling a woman a failure in life. Only a man, because at a certain age, at a certain point in time, people expect you to achieve certain things because you'll be responsible to take care of your family or not. Even when it comes to sexual intercourse, men give women, don't give women when they take. And as they get older, because of stress, do you know that erectile dysfunction also comes from stress? Even high sugar level in your blood, it can kill your erectile dysfunction, also one of the many reasons. So when you are drinking, and we talk about this, the more you keep drinking, it is more than likely to have sex. Let me tell you something, Mabel, as a real man, a really functioning man, you eat, you drink, you get somewhere to sleep. The next thing you want to do, you want to have sex. And that's why people can keep making this wrong decision with, the woman got a problem. No, because you were only interested in the sex. If you're really interested in your behavior, your personality, 90% of the women you talk to today, you won't even say hi to them. But for you, you believe that the modern day, when you're talking about dating, the only thing it comes down to is sex. And when your mind is only on the sex, then you will not see the other flaw characters in her, because that all your mind is programmed to. So whether she come with bad behavior, with baggage, with the infidelity, no, you won't see those signs because you are so preoccupied with sex. And Steve said it right. When you keep taking these substances in the name of pleasing a woman, my brother, you will be a dead body pretty soon, because it's just part of all. Our system is different. I think women got menopause, but men, you can even be in your 60s, going to 70s, and still be able to have a child. Woman cannot be man, and a man cannot be woman. That's the same way. When you are stressed out, it affects your erectile dysfunction, because as a man, the pressure is on you, your children, your family, your wife. You got to go out there and fend for the family, work. All these things, it puts stress on your body. And which part of your body thing affected most? Your heart and your what? Your genital, your reproductive organ are the one that take the worst beating when it comes to excessive stress. So if you think that you can go take some Cialis or Viagra, you want to stimulate your heart, my brother, we'll be burying you pretty soon. So do what you can do. If you believe that you're not in the position to them, maybe abstinence should be your next option. But this idea that you can take some enhancement to please a woman, you will be dying, and on your funeral, they will be burying you. Somebody will be squeezing your butt while you're dancing in on the floor there, talking about the grand buried the next day, because that's just how life is. People will move on no matter what happens. Circumstances will come, people will get over it, they will cry for you a couple of days, and then next thing some big guy will be somewhere dragging her to why you on the ground. That's just why it is. So I stop there.
Brazilian, I beg you, don't give people here tonight.
That's true.
What the bury you? Somebody there.
They now of your wakekeeping. Somebody that's squeezing her already. Why you in the casket?
In your wakekeeping, somebody putting their application in.
Oh yeah.
No, before the wakekeeping said, why before the wakekeeping, why you in the hospital?
Yeah.
Why you in the hospital?
So I can't afford to see you leaving you like that. You know, you don't be alone. You're not good. You need some comfort at least. The guy will be there visiting that woman constantly, you know, to consult her, to counsel her, this and that, you know that life, or God take their life and blah blah blah. I think you need to move on, and you will be gone, isn't it?
Yeah, and you know what? Those kind of men who can do that. The first thing I would say to the kind of men who can do that, if you choose to go that route, thank you for killing yourself or for taking your life early. You're a fool. Go. We don't care about you. We're not worried about you. Different person will take your place. If you're not listening, different person will take your place. Yes, my brother. If you decide to kill yourself because we need benefit, different person will take your place. And me, I support that person will take your place. Yep. I support that person. Say a bad, say a evil, say whatever you want to say. I don't care. What I care about is you take care of yourself and make sure you save yourself. Leave that all that thing where you're gonna be wasting time making love for. Oh, you know the woman said 1 minute, man. I can't please her. Whatever. My brother, go rest your body. Go rest your body. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. It's time for all to preserve your own life, because as you are going, somebody else will take your place. And when that person comes to take your place, me, I will support that person. I'm telling you straight up, I will support that person. So, Melbourne, what else? Before we move forward to the line, get some reaction quickly, then we'll come back.
Yeah, so I'll tell you what, so Mr. Dollar is here, and you the chairman, Monk, and Brother Ali is here.
Monk is the assistant chairman. Let me say you the chairman.
I'm the assistant chairman too. I don't want that to
be the chairman. No, slow down. Don't be using title in public. Let your body. Hey, you use title in public. Let your body, brother.
Let me ask you people this question.
I'm the assistant chairman.
Yeah, because for me today, I'm really on the side of our mothers, our sisters. So yeah. So how come, if not almost most of the men around the world, especially from Liberia and so on, how come they like the younger one than the older woman who, that for example, you and this person, your peer of the same age, you all grew up together. But then you coming back to another generation. Mom, what happened to what's the benefit in that? That's what I really want to understand.
Cultural. It's cultural. That just Africa. In Africa, when you go back in history, you look at our whole cultural context, we don't have that much of an opportunity in terms of job. It is a man's job to go out there to fend for the family, and most of the opportunity were given to men. So women look forward to men. So even you find a young girl coming up in the family, they are not financially stable. The parents see her as a cash cow, so she got to go out there and date older men, because not too many young people have an opportunity to have a job. How many young people you know got a job in their life? Most of the time, older men or men in their mid ages. So for that reason, you find older men will be dating 20. You don't see that happening here. Most especially when you come to the Western, where you see people who are dating from high school, they get old together and die together. Because the woman can fend for herself. She may not have the best job, but she can do a Lay McDonald, her Burger King job. She can buy her hair. She can fix her nails. So necessarily, she don't need a man to provide for her. In the case of Africa, it's a whole different thing. You are a man, you're doing good in the community, you get a job, you get a little car, and every little girl wants, because they see you as a means to stabilize themselves financially, to take them out of poverty. So it's more of an economic and cultural thing. It's not because men just want to be naughty. Because when I came to this country, it changed my perspective. You won't see no young girl, maybe 1 in 1,000 to see a young girl. Every little girl coming up here, her boyfriend coming from high school, maybe they were in 9th grade together, 10th grade together. They marry, and they marry at an early age. In most instances, they even grow old together. So that thing is only restricted to Africa. You don't find it in any part of the world. People want to date people that are a little bit mature, because when you date a mature person, it makes your life easier too. So think about you being your 60s and you dating some little girl in her 20s. I mean, come on now. You are talking about almost 1.5 generation. How can you even relate to that woman? What kind of conversation you guys can have? You got a far way different experience. I mean, there are times that a man will want to be older than a woman a little bit, but it cannot be that wide of a margin. Maybe 5 to 10 years. That's not too bad. But we're talking about men in their mid-60s dating a 22 years. Maybe. Why do you think that is the case? It's just nothing but poverty, and that's the culture on our side of the planet. That's just why it is, but it's nothing else. The two reasons.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mr. Dollar, what say you?
Yeah, no, I think Brazilians have said all, to be honest. The whole thing is based on poverty. I think we said it the last time in one of our discussions concerning about the rape case that going on to Ministry of Sport.
Ministry of Youth and Sports.
Yeah, Ministry of Youth and Sports. Yeah, we did mention it. I say when you see some
14 years.
of these kind of thing, then 16 years girls or 14-year girls having sex with the elderly person and things, most of these things then is because of poverty. You see, so when the African government, then many of them are very irresponsible. They don't look after their citizens. So at the end of the day, the people start struggling from their youth age until they get older. If you are lucky, you become successful. If you are not lucky, you remain old, you remain poor until you die. So these are some of the. I think Brazilian model has said, "Oh, it's about poverty that causing all this kind of bullshit." Even the elderly women as well, they can look for young boys. They got their young boys around. When they are successful, they marry to a man. They and a man succeeded, and the man having to die and leave her with huge number of properties and things. Then they will not look for someone in their age. They will look for a younger person. It happened in Africa. The women then too, they did the same thing. All is bad down to poverty.
But with the women, maybe that 1 in every 1,000.
Yeah, because the women.
Just on naughty women, no matter what. Men will do those things.
Men can do it, but women then can do it too, or more.
Well, let me get my.
Women can do it.
Yeah, they can do it, but not too many as compared to men.
Let me get my perspective.
Chairman, you are here last, so that Ali, you come. I don't want.
Okay, yeah.
Ali. All right. So, Chairman, like maybe Ali basic, so you can come up.
So I agree with Monk and Mr. Dole. I just wanted to add 1 or 2 things on there. Most recently, it's become rampant in the government cycle. In our times, even with the rape laws and so forth that they have in the country, it seems like it's increasing. And part of it also could be there are some ritualistic components attached to it. For some of you who might not know what I'm talking about when I say ritualistic, some of these guys in government, other places, from what we have been told, they go to medicine people, and the medicine people tell them to tap into some of the younger children's future. And as part of that, some of these younger women, they're not exposed to certain things in life, so they have a brighter future and so forth. So just by some of them, just by rubbing on them, taking some things from them, taking, you know, they take it to the medicine man, you know, it rejuvenates their spiritual thing that they're doing, whatever it is. It's not just normal, you know. So some of these guys do it for ritual. But on a bigger note, also, there's people that we should also hold accountable. Some of the older folks, some of the parents, they are aware that their children are with these grown men, and it's acceptable in our culture. They've accepted it. And also, we have to blame the government too, that don't take responsibility to try to shield some of these things. They make it look like it's a normal thing when it comes in the public. And the last group of people that we must blame is the church. Imagine children get violated in the church. They say, let's go talk in there. And they go there and they say, you know, the Lord said we must forgive, you know, no accountability, nothing. So it has just made it, you know, in our community, in our society, especially in Labrador, it make it look like a norm. These things are not strange things. Younger women have been violated over the years in our communities, and they've made it like it's an acceptable thing, you know, to be done in the culture, in the society, you know. And so the other day I was listening to one other grown man talking to those little girls and talking a bunch of foolishness. And guess what? I see women, grown women on that post laughing and making it look like it's a joke. No, it's not a joke.
Oh, yes.
It's not a joke. That's how it starts. These men start to say these things, then they take it up to act up on it. But let me say this though. Let me say this. Not all men can do that. Some of all respect ourselves. There is in no way, shape, or form some of all can cross that line. Because you know what? When you see yourself and the way you value yourself and the way you carry yourself, you choose to not carry yourself a certain way, to not scoop to that level. Some of the children will see them as sisters, as babies. Even women say, who are your age group or whatever they use, I'm a little sister there, man. I'm a little sister there. You know, things that you position yourself in a way that you carry yourself up there. You know, so sometimes too is how these men view themselves. Some of these grown men, you know, I see grown men that absolutely 60-year-old, they are marrying a 25-year-old, 30-year-old. Well, getting myself out. How was my daughter?
It's like because of that, Mr. Dollar and other man just stated, and the job allowed to you, is that because of that issue of the missionary by them with one of our sisters, Jessica. You know,
yeah.
Our people see this thing like it's just normal. And you're right, Steve. I don't even get it that parents will sit down and say, okay, now 60-year-old man come and take your daughter, for example, who just 18 years or 19 years or even 22 years into funny things. It's not even legal stuff to talk here, but funny things. Yeah.
I beg you, before you go to the line, my Oma called me. She normally will not get involved in the conversation, but let's have a woman's voice before you open the line. Is that okay with you guys?
Yeah, go to her.
Hello?
Hello, Steve, this is your Cindy. Seiko, don't worry when you die. I will not marry again, okay? But
I love that disclaimer.
I will not marry again, I swear. Just ask myself. But anyway, on the serious note, thank you so much, guys. We need to talk about this in this.
You there?
What's your name? Brazilian man, really chronicle. The likelihood that the older women, it's a taboo. It's not something that we do. This is a morning, you will get maybe one or two, you know, they still put it in the category. But let me say what has happened. Me, the little part that I spent as a child of interior, it's something that they have practiced over the years that have become the norm. Okay? Most of the time, it's that environment that you don't know you're being abused unless you leave and see something differently.
Yep.
If you can bear with me, majority of us who travel to America, the way we take care of our children is different. When I was growing up, when your parents coming home, you must be respect is being afraid of your parents. Here, respect is saying yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, and having an opinion as a child. Okay? Yesterday, there was another minister that is accused of raping another 14-year-old girl. And this 14-year-old that we are looking at, they don't even have breasts, so they have not even gotten into puberty. They're children. Because you can have a chronological age, and then you can have a biological age. Okay? I have kids in my class that are 10, 11 years old that are fully grown. Everything is developed. And you got some that they're still growing. I was one of those who developed with delay, and I'm glad I did, because I remember being in high school that one of my teachers said to me, Molly, if you put a low 20 pounds, you'll be looking good. A teacher should not have to tell a student that. That's gloomy. Okay? When you go up interior, at least the town I come from, right? That's Lima. When there's full moon, when the children are playing outside, even in the daytime when the child is going to water side, you will see a grown man and start grabbing onto a little nest that green. Always say that one on my own. So even in this country, I work for Capital One Financial Services, the one I used to print. They were the largest credit card processing company in the world at the time. Sub Group 4, Mega Federal, and all of the different brands, South Trust, and all of those. You will hear women, most women were married at the time in this country because women just got the power to own property, to even vote or to work about 60 years ago. So most people married for security and for identity. All right. When those men got to 70 age, they will leave these women without. That's why you see all of this equality stuff going on in America. But Liberia, let me say, I don't know if all of you know this, that the Southeast used to do the same thing that the other counterpart do, what they call it the FGM. When Barclay became president, he said not happening in the Southeast. Do you hear them talk about it? But we said our culture, it took one man. So this is some of the things that Steve is talking to, that is true. Some of them, for them, they say that they're medicine. They have to tap into the future. They have to protect themselves. Remember one time, one of the ministers from the last government, they say used to carry around with female parts in his wallet. These are all these satanic beliefs that people have. But majority of what is happening in Liberia is power and it's money. Okay, when we grew up on the beach, a family used to go ahead and dress their children on Sunday evening to go on the beach. I didn't know what my mom would say. I would not allow as a teenager to go on the beach. But later on, I found out because those girls used to go there to go hustle, to look for foreign men. Because where we live, that where the Mallory compound, which is the UN military compound, that where the animal cleaner, which is the Dutch people, and all, everybody used to come over there to come do other things. So parents have to take the initiative. Sometimes poverty, okay? There's no pride. We do not have a belief system that is set in stone, and the government is not in charge to put in the mechanism that will help protect the future, because government directs social structure. Okay, we see this in this country. Depending who is in power is what's going to be the norm. Some people in the household will, but let me tell you something. The strength of the nation depends on the integrity of the home. If the house does not protect you, that will not happen. But let me come to the sex part with the men and the women. You see, when you grow up with somebody that is your age, that you have had your experience together, everything else becomes secondary. All right, you know that person. You become sort of kind of one. But if you're trying to prove something, you're all over the place with little girls, there's something wrong with you. Steve said, a man who does not respect himself will be the one that all over. Let me tell you something. This is me about my husband, not my other husband. Okay? If you come to my house, I'm not here, and you're a woman, my husband will tell you, your sister not here, go come back. Trust him completely. He respects himself. You will never hear my husband's name outside. And just say, because if I hear, I will call you, I will put you on blast. Okay? So I'm saying that I got to do this. We have to teach our people. I love that you're having a conversation. We have to teach our children. We have to tell them, grown people are supposed to protect you. They're supposed to be trusted adults. They're not supposed to touch you. They're not supposed to touch you in this place. They're not supposed to touch you in that place. They're not even supposed to sleep with you. And then too, some of them experiment on these children. That's why you're that is one little girl acting up, and you say the child boo, the child does not have training. Because these men practice on the little girls, okay? They introduce them. So their first experience is wow. Things that they will not do to people that are equal, they will not do to their wives at home, they do it on them. I will stop here. We have to have this conversation. They are opening you. Thank you so much. We have to be brave about it. That's how we change the culture. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Maybe it's back to you, please.
Thank you. I think she said it all, Steve, that because of us men, most of the younger women today, they are renting apartments. You know, oh God, where will I move? You were saying, anything more before? Sorry.
Well, before we take call, I just want to add up, like I said, the society, the cultural issue, the economic aspect as well, because I know men will always want to protect. But I believe it's a generational thing too, and I believe social media also has a component or a major part to play. Because social media, like I said, is about keeping all the Joneses. It put pressure on a lot of people. You see somebody flirting with a new hair, the new nails. All the little girls growing up want the same thing. The parents cannot afford. The reason I believe the generation, like since Yana generation, they were better off. Their parents could feed and they had job. So they took time to mature and grow up into adulthood. For this modern generation, no, it's not the same. A parent will not be able to impose on a child when they cannot provide basic needs for their child. That's just why it is. So these children have to grow up early. They involved into prostitution and social media, just making it worse. The Brazilian weed, the fake eyelashes, the clothes, the high heels, and all these things, it put them under extreme pressure. And at the end of the day, men will always take advantage of them because, like I said, the tradition, the culture, and the economic aspect, they are the major factor behind the early, the rape, and the teenage prostitution, all these things, because they are under extreme pressure. And the parent just cannot take that financial burden anymore. Maybe you got a little daughter. Trust me, if you can take care of a little girl, you think you want some 60-year-old man talking to your daughter when she's 18 or 17, you will never stand for that. Never, ever. But guess what? If you're not in a position to even feed yourself, and an older man with a car, with money, with good job, you don't want to be pushing your daughter to go to him because you think that you will be living off of her. You will see her as a cash cow. But let's go to the line from people. We have
maybe quickly before you take your first call, you just say this. This is part of the reasons we come on the show. This is part of the reason we have these conversations, for the government to create an enabling environment so that the younger children, the youth, your children, some of you grandchildren, can have a future that they don't have to be with the older men to say, oh, the papa taking care of me, or the other person taking care of me, and they're exploiting and using them. These are the reasons we come here. Because like Monk said, yes, it has an economic, seriously it does. Let me just be honest. Today, the other day I was watching from Kwame Weeks were doing a certain group video stuff. I'm seeing little girls, babies, engage into prostitution. You think they have food to eat, they could take care of themselves. You think they will not be, they want to be involved with prostitution? So when the government is doing well, as much as we don't want to make the conversation political, when the government is doing well, when there is job and other things for people to do, it cuts down all of these things dramatically. So that's what I wanted to add before we go to Melbourne.
But Steve, let me just add up to that. Do you know how many of our sisters are even looking for a job or looking for something to do? If you want, oh God, by the way, that's the society we found ourselves. So let's go to the line to interact with our callers. Those of you who are following us via the radio, again, 0770-203125. Most of our sisters, they don't even have patience to even bear, working for 2-3 months. They are even getting anything. I don't know. They don't have patience for that. One who will be working everything. But again, 0770-203125. That's the number to call this evening and be part of the SKTV show. If you're there, place in your calls to 0770-203125. Let me see our best to get to the line to pick our first caller. Hello to this caller. Good evening.
Good evening, gentlemen. Gentlemen, look, brother, you guys have made my day. I'm working broke. Right now, as I'm talking to you, I'm driving, going home now. No, I used to really kill myself for the people. See that I can satisfy it all in life. I thought, even like a woman, brother, saying all that, if a woman comes and tells the old this man approach me, what's the response? Well, I'm having to make time. I mean, a comfortable time. Yeah, having to make. And I said I didn't get very useful love for about that. What will make after you? I mean, it's something. If you don't want, or the one woman was sitting by the wayside of the man, so you are too. I don't know, but somebody put my wife to be. And she came and told me, that means she loves me. But like, you are too wet, I got some. I said, what are you talking about? He said, that is the one that she got no interest in. That is the one she got no interest in. And the fact is, she might have interest, she texting you to know as to whether you are man enough to say whatever temptation that comes your way.
All right. Thank you, Chief. Yeah, team. Yeah. Hello to this caller. Good evening.
Maybe how you doing?
Yeah, I'm okay. Thank God for life. Go ahead, my brother.
I'm watching the show here. I'm on laptop, but the internet giving me hard time. Thank you for the show. Yeah, maybe you know why it's true that people talking 100%. But what happened? Most of our sisters, they didn't want to nothing will agree. The government are not helping. Most of the girls that want to give you a plan for job, it doesn't mean no job in that wrong. Or you get me clear?
Yes, my brother. I'm listening to you.
No job in Monrovia or no market. But we monitoring those people, those girls, children, or children, none of them want to sell anything at all. I agree with the gentleman, the government need to create job. But if also our children, our sisters, they are not even willing to do anything without drinking liquor properly. Thank you for the show.
Thank you. Keep a call coming 0770203125. That's the number for you to call and be part of the show this evening. Let's get TV. Today we're talking social. Your call. Hello, today's caller. Good evening. Hello. Yeah, my brother. Tell us something quickly.
Yeah, okay. So as I was saying to you guys, the woman said, look, man, they can't love you. They get getting your ability. Prove to her that you are man and man enough. So I start to smaller things that you bring across me, tell me this person, that, and give us their ears. Those very people spoken up, but the very people she has so many affairs with. Until one day, my very bad content. So, brother, these people, I can say to any young man, do not break yourself for them. Don't let them.
All right. Thank you. Today's caller. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Mabel.
Yeah. Go ahead, my brother.
Okay, I'm Pastor Deji, the Macron from the Badan Committee.
Thank you, Melako, for joining us.
Yeah, thank you so much for the program tonight. You know, I just want to thank you. You see, I blame one we are saying, I blame the parent with the parents. And even if you're going to with the pastor in the church, most of the some parents say, let's small girl. And you know, the way we can say, men, you can marry, both can marry, make a marry. When you marry, now your heart is that you got to kill it. And one they can take control. Most of the girls that you do apartment, that's what happened in building there.
Exactly. The one man was basically, to find place to move.
One time, I get some problem. I'm not in a day, they make a marriage and work at the pastor. I want to go back to my medical, they got that, they get that out. Can I say the contract? I told them the man will leave his family. I get what happened. After the man knew, and that man know me, he was a from JFK. So the man called the family and said, well, here I'm going to stop. I will not continue with it because, my implication, my wife and my children, my son in England, when they turn the apartment, what would I get? And they get the man to protect him from the house college to college to Cottington. Get Martin. The man they have stopped that they get time who I will get to. The man about not marry you. I can't watch your time. That gets that crying. They said, the man about I can't continue. So those things, really have been event. You see me and my wife, 8 years between us. But then Martin 65 years old, 20 years, 80 years. Even said, sexually, the successor is out there. You know what to accept about that again? That is you don't get them control to lock out.
Thank you so much, Melako. Today's caller, good evening. Hello, my brother, go ahead. Yeah, thank you for joining us from Nima.
Okay, what I want to say is that there was a wedding in China. So, after the wedding, he told the whole audience, he said, I buy my wife present today. There's no kind of person, you know what he bought? He bought 50 pins. He said, I see the pin here. I blame my wedding person because they anything I said, why do I buy pin for anything she would say? He ever bought pin for me before I think I bought today. So the whole person is laughing. So no man can please about who can't ever be pleased. That's a fact. Don't care yourself about business. Thank you.
Thank you. Keep a calls coming. 0770203125. That's the number for you to call this evening. We'll see you with all of the discussions, especially some of the older men. And this thing are weird though. We have a lot of ageable men who are renting apartments here and there for most of. Oh God. Yeah. Keep a calls coming. Those of you also on the WhatsApp, you can also call in so that you can also be part of the show this evening. Right here, we talk social issue today, and I guess that all of us as people, this thing also affects all of us whether you like it or not. Let me move straight to Louis. Ali today is not politics. Maybe
you guys have done exceptionally well, man. Steve, Brizetta Mom, Mr. Dukley, Billborn, for going social, man. a little distress the tense political environment. Our country is politically charged.
Yeah.
So I've been laughing, and I'd like to say hands up to all you guys for sharing your experience, man, both from Steve coming down. I mean, one thing I take into consideration is that the generation in time, you know, the Bible prophecies will definitely emerge. We're in a complex and complicated world now. But I'd like to ask the panelists this question coming from Melbourne to Monk. Poverty and a bad wife, which one kill a man faster? Which one frustrate and kill a man sooner, a bad wife or poverty? Which one is more grave?
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Louis. Thank you so much. He's one of our regular follow-up, Louis Point. Keep a call coming 0770203125. It's not easy. Social issue. Maybe next week somebody will be discussing about children business and so forth. Then you will know. Hello, today's caller. Good evening.
Yes, good evening, Mabon.
Wonderful. Yes, good evening, ma'am. Your name and from where you join us?
I'm Marcel.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Marcel. A long time. Go ahead.
What I think is true. During our days, our people train us, and the way they train us, we went by it. For these children, our own children, they are born. They can't go by no restriction. They don't go by no restriction. You tell them one, they say fast. And they don't want to sell patients to be in the home to say they're helping their people to sell or to even start selling on their own. They ain't able to buy you to buy milk and cup and give it that you buy it. You fix it, you sell it. Then what Tony said, if you say you bring your money out of then you'll bring your money, scan the person who they ask something there. But this is not it. What man, woman do in the hurry, the car on Facebook to discuss it. It didn't respect that, eh?
A lot of sports. Not and then now, a lot of sports. Thank you.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you so much. Let me move straight to Charles Cooper. Charlie, good evening.
Yeah. Good evening, Mabon.
Yes, go ahead, brother.
Yeah, let me thank you to the panelists this evening. You see, Mabon, something is fundamentally wrong with our country. Mabon, normally we've seen that you guys are discussing, especially with the involvement of our leaders. Sometimes I wonder, when you look at Liberia, Mabon, our country is loose from all fronts. Our country is loose from all fronts. Mabon, you see underage girls are pregnant. Who are pregnant in the girls? Some of them are even our leaders. And it's a statutory rape when you pregnant a girl who is below 18 years. So the government cannot vent into this thing because the government know that some of these people involved, they are leaders. You see, 15, 16-year-old get pregnant, and when you go check, maybe that 40, 50-year-old man pregnant. And maybe our country is just loose. I don't know what happened to Liberia.
All right. Thank you, Charles. Yeah, thank you, Charles. Your background is a little bit bother for us. So we take a few more calls and our country is loose. And that, I don't know what people, but the I don't know, the old folks then, the 60-year-old puppy, then they say they let a young chicken. Keep your calls coming. 0770-203125. That's the number to call. That's why you don't compute with most of the young girls we see on the internet, because most of them they have their God, I don't know, God what thing, their God power. Hello, today's caller, good evening.
Hello, Chief, neighbor.
Yes, my brother, go ahead.
Yeah, I got in that time calling my chair room, man.
Yeah, go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, Chief, I want your son listening, but the other should read that my heart. See, I get one referral to my heart, Chief. But then legacy, when I also when I get business more like Chinese teenager and go back to. So that I kind of think, old man also you get to that old man, my is on my way, or to business. When next day when I can't, I feel like Chinese teenager waiting me on. That's it, I cannot.
That's it, too. So, thank you. Maybe we will have another a productive.
I'm learning a lot from this show today.
Myself, I'm learning because a productive panel. Also, all of these things also involved. Hello, to let's call up. Good evening.
Hello?
Yeah, hello. You are last caller. Quickly, go ahead.
How you doing?
I'm okay. I'm fine. Thank you. Yeah, go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, my problem is the problem here. I can say
You can go off.
what they call gender equality the progress in this country or in this world. I want to bring the problem.
Okay.
You see, Jose, hello, you hear me?
Yes, we're listening to you.
You see now as I'm speaking now. Taking something, go in the interior, you see our old man and our papi there, all of them, the two of them, they grew all together, they become what they find, I was there life. They consider life from the time they go out on a farm and make their family work. But when you come here, the city is very loose. So because of that, people who in the European world they say that in the way that because of that behavior that they don't respect our men and they say, well, then we are going to put confusion among them in a way that then we get married who we are going to put confusion among them in let they be like us.
Yes, Marcel, I get it. You too, you will not get it. All right. Thank you. Thank you, my dear brother. We got to go. Chairman and that all of you will back after listening to our people. Actually, they are interesting. And there are so many things that the other caller maybe from let me say for GSA, right? I talk about so many women that when you give them money and they don't want to do anything, all they want is to just go and shopping.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because the culture is keeping up with the Joneses, the social media effect. I talk about it all the time, where people that are struggling, they want to create that everything is okay in life. And sometimes I can just sit back and be laughing. I know that life in itself is very challenging, that you will spend most of your time struggling and enjoying in life. That's just the reality. Maybe if you do a global survey, the people who are well off financially, what we call the ultra wealthy, they are less than 1%. The people who are doing great with better job, they're making way more money that we can call maybe rich to middle class, they are only 5%. The remaining 94% struggle every day from day to day. Sometimes you make it in life, sometimes you won't succeed. That's just how life comes with more struggle. So this idea that you can get on social media and make it to seem like everything is perfect, it's just a fake life. Because I know you are crying in the back. You are crying from job issue, inflation, the cost of living, but you want to project this image to the world that everything is okay, which is a lie. And you are only doing yourself more harm. But Luis asked a profound question. Let me answer it. I can turn over to you guys. He said, poverty and a bad wife. You know why I say a bad wife is worse than poverty? You will experience poverty at a certain point in your life, no matter what. But when you have a wife, a good wife, your wife's supposed to be a champion at home. She's supposed to give you the motivation as to why you should wake up every day and go out there to face the challenges of life. And you will sleep with your wife every day under the same roof. That's why it's one of the many reasons that men die early. Because you already going through tough time in life. Then the only place you to find comfort where you sort of be having your cheerleader backing you up every day, and you come there and the home is dysfunctional. What do you think is going to happen to you? So the thing they call marriage, I think, is the most consequential decision you will ever make in your life. So I tell people, when you want to pick a wife, man, it can only be about beauty. It cannot be about love. It got to be something long term, because the wife that you will marry, she won't only impact your life, but also your children's life. So it's the biggest decision you will ever make on this planet. So I think a bad wife is worse than even poverty. I'll stop there, guys. Steve. That's my view. That's my opinion between the two.
Yeah, let's have Mr. Dollar react quickly as we are winding down. Mr. Dollar, you got anything to say before we close up? Mr. Masale, anything to say before we close up?
Yes. Okay, yeah, Mr. Dollar, go ahead.
Okay. To be honest, I think the conversation was well in place. At least we gained some experience from the color dance and things. Then, most especially the last person that called concerned about the prophetess and the bad woman, which one that came mention soon. And to be realistic, if you got a wife who is not supportive and things, then it's better you back off from there, because otherwise it will definitely kill you. Because anything you do for a bad woman, she will never appreciate it. So for that reason, if you found out that your wife have not been supportive, it better you find somebody who will support you. Because life too short for to be too stressful at home. When you're coming home, you worry about who you're going to meet home. When you go to work, you think about how to do the people's job well. So it's now a good life. That's what I can say in this matter. I hope our people then will reach in. And the only way these kind of activity that are happening in Liberia will be arrested is when we have a sober and responsible government that distribute job for people to work and not to be dependent on one another for survival. I think people will be having independent decision, independent mind. That's what I can say.
Thank you,
very
Mr.
much.
Masale.
I'll leave you guys for now.
Thank you, Mr. Masale.
Yes, thanks for the callers. Yes, Monk, how you said it, I prefer being in poverty than to have a bad wife, because that one, it can even kill you very fast. It can kill you very fast. I prefer being in poverty like than to get a bad. Because first of all, yeah, because first of all, Monk, you and I know when you go to work, even when you have some stress and thing at work, the moment you get to your well smile and look and make all that stress to go away, you don't even say no why you went through. But if you get a toxic relationship or bad wife, why you think sometimes when men come from where they sit in their car, take 10, 15 minutes before they get down, they thinking which attitude they coming to bother with. So in my social chairman voice, walk away. Don't subscribe to that. If you can get a bad wife that not giving you peace, nothing, walk away. And to our brothers, then this thing that we were just talking about, 2023, when I went to Liberia, my first time for my brother to encourage me to go out. And I saw my friend Mene sitting, putting the gas thing called Katuaba, 7 night, start putting all these things together, drinking it. So I'm like, why are the men doing all of this? And my brother said, and the women that used to say, men are chicken, they are 1 million men. How many women can you call it men, chicken or 1 million men? So you go and doing all that thing to satisfy women. Just as we saying here, you guys are damaging yourself. More especially Liberia, we don't go to hospital unless we are sick. You taking all of these things, you know why you're doing to your system. So you all have to stop that, because I can say I have never tasted alcohol in my life. So those that drinking those things just because they want to satisfy with me, you are putting your life at risk. It was a good show. Thanks, guys.
Well, thank you so much. Monk, what are your parting comment?
Yeah, so quickly before Mark, I come in, Mark, someone sent this message. So let me just read out from one Mohammed. He said, I'm Mohammed, commonly known as Obama. I would like to extend my appreciation to the SKTV family for lighting our minds. Call to you guys. Thank you, Monk, Steve, and you guys are my role model. I will keep following SKTV. Thanks to all of you. So that's it. That's the message. Yes. So go ahead.
My parting comment today, before Steve can take over, I think we learned a lot today that we will digress from politics maybe on the weekends, because we got so many fundamental structural issues in our country. Whether a case that sells on the street, whether it's teenage prostitution, rape, or the home, a broken home, the church and religion, society. I think we would digress from politics because we are so obsessed with the politics. And like Louis said, the country is polarized with the politics. So maybe we are just providing relief for the people, because most people were feeling happy today that we're not talking politics, because there are lots of things that we can talk about in Liberia to help make that country better. And I think today was very, very informative, and we got the feedback. So I think we'll change the show on the weekend and we'll be mostly social.
Well, thank you so much, Monk. Folks, as we said, as Monk and the other guys said, we're looking to revising some of these things and putting ourselves together. We're looking to what we can do as a team on this end. There are a lot of things that we can provide apart from the political talk. We come with 5 different experiences and so forth. So we're definitely utilizing some of those skills that we come with. But let me say this. Me personally, I don't believe there is bad woman. I just believe there are some women that are not for you. And so it's okay for you to let them be and let them walk away. One of the advice I like to give to my brothers, I'm a man, so let me just say it. I stand with men. I want to be very clear on this. Say anything, won't say I'm biased towards my brothers, because I want us to live longer as men. To be honest, I want men to do well. Let me be clear on that one. A few signs. Next week we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it in detail. But a few signs that you can look for. My brother, if you're not somebody that can drink, and you find they get out there getting drunk, because yes, some people talking about most of the women that can drink or whatever it is in Liberia. My brother, stay away from her if you're not somebody that can drink. Look, draw your line, let her know from the beginning, and don't compromise it. If you're not somebody that can drink and the person can drink, walk away. Or tell them I lead the drinking or so forth. Because they were not born drinking. So if they don't drink, they will not die. If they want to continue drinking, then you leave them alone. You know, so to the guy who asked the question, whether poverty or bad woman or whatever it is, me, I say both of them get killed. At least with the bad woman, you get to change, you can leave her. And don't be afraid to leave. Don't feel guilty to leave a woman. Look, don't feel guilty to leave any woman that misbehaving. Don't feel guilty to leave them. My brother, as we are leaving them, somebody taking that trouble from you. They're not going to wait and say, oh, we got that man leave me, I'm frustrated, I will not be another man. They're hustling, they're looking for different men. So lead them. If you so lead them. Say the chairman say, leave them. And the day you ready to lead them, let her know we're announcing on the show that you officially left them. Call me personally. Talk to me. I will talk about it on the show. Leave them. They get plenty of women in the world. Leave them. Go also different place. Go find different women. Don't waste your time with one person that won't get you out there. You get somebody who you go pay bride price for the man or on a power time for you to tell the thing what you pay for. Then they wear jean trousers, they said in the hall. And you so be passing around arguing and tying your face. I saw time my face and get them for my own thing what I pay for. You ready yet? You are not ready, but next we will discuss that thing. Yeah. Don't be a
Chairman, quickly, while you were away, I think that on Wednesday, I think Monk and myself we
oh yeah, we started a conversation about it, drinking and men dying and everything.
And the big belly, right? And I saw something I post, I think for one of our sisters. I still searching for it where she was doing a big belly competition. She said, let us come post our big belly. Then other people, Mom, it's like the women with big belly, almost like the way men.
Oh, like they doing stomach competition for drinking and who got bigger.
Good. So she was saying that, Mom, what she said, and the comments were like, no, not gonna embarrass us there, or some of our stomach is overlap. Most of the women are saying,
the muffin tops.
So that means, so Chairman, while you were aware, that was our discussion. I don't know what the observation.
No more. Let me tell you something. All of those things are not important. They're inconsequential. Let me not speak big book. Inconsequential means it can't make anything of sport decision. No, but let me tell you something. I'm a grown man now. I'm very grown. I'm a mature man. I know when a woman reaches a certain stage in her life, there will be some changes. I do know that. That's why I'm not impressed, me personally. I'm not passing around with and sexy and go do liposuction and do that one, because I want you to live healthy. The only thing that if you need to exercise. My brother, so long you get the energy to deliver my goose, we're moving. What did my worry about?
Chairman, know what I'm talking about?
I'm not worried, but I want ain't talking to me. My brother. Yeah.
And then you keep on chairman today. Why you get the energy to deliver my goose?
Yeah, why you want to deliver my goose? I'm saying, what I want? How can I want be How can I want be an issue? My brother, maybe those things are equal. Let me tell you something. At a certain stage of a woman, especially when they give birth and all that, I'm not saying some of them they can be drinking all that thing, but the stress in this time, the food we eat, all that thing. So maybe I'm worried. I'm concerned about the delivery of my goose. The other issue, then I'm an issue. Then I'm an issue there, my brother. What if someone worry me on that one? The thing that's so worried people that I can worry them. Why am I so worried about that one? You understand? So that thing I don't worry about it, brother. The highest thing, the energy, deliver the goose, and then move on.
All right, guys. So can some of all leave now?
Yeah.
You from different generation. You know to they topic and you understand the whole generation. You understand.
Definitely, I will be on the back seat with this kind of discussion. But what I will tell you guys next week, social discussion, I will come up with relationships experience. I will tell you people what some of the experience people can have in relationship. So we'll discuss that. I will bring the topic up. I'm preparing my statement for next week social discussion.
All right,
So
thank you.
have a lovely night.
Yeah. So
I wish to see you guys next week.
Yeah, so no, let me be honest with you. You and Mom, I don't know. They social check. Social check mentioned that Mom can. I thought who did.
Yeah, you want to show now, you know, they won't tell it.
You understand?
Memo will be the best man.
No, Mom said that he don't want to be.
No,
so
the man left me Mr. Dollar.
I think you can give it to you can give it to Johnson.
Mr. Dollar, Mr. Dollar, Mr. Dollar.
How will happen? Because the man say he will not concern about his goods. Me, I don't know. But
Mr. Dollar,
Mr. Dollar. Yeah, go on.
Mr. Dollar, Mr. Dollar. No, don't worry about Mom. Don't worry about Mom. Let me tell you something. Some people get shifted.
You declared 3 good times.
No, let's see, Mr. Dollar. Some people get shifted to accept position in public.
Oh my God.
Why would put it on a man in public looking funny?
But you know, but what happens, Steve? Mon declare, but he know how to bring the topic up more than any other person.
Exactly. So the what the man, so you see, the man shoot the man.
He got a technology, you know, the language.
You know, we talk about yesterday, right?
Control, all this kind of thing, but he still declining. You know what I mean?
Yesterday, remember we talked about the last discussion what we talk about people from overseas, how we can follow structure here and we go back when we want to do things business as usual, what Steve trying to do. We got structure here. We only got one chairman on every committee. We got no deputy or assistant chairman.
No.
Want to change the whole hierarchy. I was like, no, I'm not signing up for that. Like, the second time you do
so folks will be your side with folks will change the title so that it's suitable for more. Whatever they be putting for the title on the man. We'll get the man will get something. You know why? Look, the woman tells me some papa woman tells me say monk is suitable. No, yeah. Monk
I say he got a language under control. So
and more on social issues. I don't know how.
Oh no, the man. No, let me tell you something.
But what you want about honestly, what you trying to do? You're trying to support Steve, right?
But man, you can analyze the thing the right way.
You got a language under control. So
I see you. Hopefully,
but he declared 3 good times. I think we did it that way.
When they got one social chairman here, that's Steve. Nobody will take that title from you, bro.
Yeah, Steve, I think you can be the secretary, you can be the deputy, and whatever.
No, Mr. Dollar. Let me tell you something. I will speak to you now. We are looking at it. Look, you know the potential advisor to the social chairman.
That's what I'm saying. I will be on the back seat and give my technical advice.
So Melbourne, so that other discussion, and I'm like I said, I'm grown now. I don't shame women, you know, I don't shame body or whatever it is. But I can say to you guys that, you know, those things are not, for some of us, they are not important. They're really, really not important. You know, they're not important. You know, as part of the social conversation, we'll be talking about the importance of having a relationship in the diaspora while you're in Liberia. How many people have been duped. Let me tell you something, back in the days, we involve a relationship back home. We give our testimony about how things went. We talk about what the risk of being here and say you can see your relationship back home. Maybe one thing about it now. You hear bossing your hour. Then when the crowd about everything hustling, while you hear to call you on the phone and say hello, baby, and that's it. Then after a few minutes, close the phone and the other baby to the other, the real baby to the other.
The real baby to the home.
I'm feeding the real baby.
What's for the rapport goose? Hey, you're part of goose.
No, wait.
They are the problem about Melbourne. They are the problem about Melbourne. Why you want to use for other people good? You want to be biased. You can't do that.
I don't understand Melbourne.
Yeah. So you supporting them?
No, how can we be treated like that? We on that side, we're taking care of you, we're sending money, making sure everything is going fine. Then soon you hang on the phone, then skip us saying I'm waiting for you to hang on the phone.
Crying. They want like that they can see every day.
Yeah.
Maybe not married. I'll come and pray for it to happen to you too. Be America, you be somewhere working, you be sending money. Then they be cooking all the chicken time tomorrow for somebody to come put that food or eat. Yeah.
And you know the thing about it? And you know the thing about it? You know the thing about it?
No.
I'll say here today. Those girls then get brave, man. They don't care
at all.
I'll be saying that right in your house there. Why they talking to you, my brother? So you know, as a chairman, these are some of the things that we'll be discussing as a chairman. We'll bring some to the table. So we can discuss some of the things, Melbourne, because many of our brothers in the diaspora have been victimized. You understand?
Yeah. Steve, I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Yeah, the question here is how do you classify these men? Wherein you see the woman here or this girl, she gets somebody abroad that's sponsoring her, doing everything. And then sometimes you will be there like that, and the man will be on the phone for an hour, and you just like that there. You can't talk after her conversation. Then she turns to you. How do you classify such a man?
Well, I classify such a man as the men who are there to receive all the benefits.
Good. The men are pim. They want to call. Let me tell you, Brother Ali, what kind of men I want to see 24-hour curry? For example, the refrigerator or maybe the freezer is there, is doing everything. AC is there. They get everywhere is filled. We don't want to go lay down there. See, but Ali, that's another thing.
At the end of the day, to call life, to make your life successful, to make it easy, my brother, deal with the one in front of you. Simple. Deal with the one in front of you. Don't waste your time, my brother. Because of your punishment. If you want to be a blessing to anybody by whom it'll be on a friendship level, on a sister and brother, hello, I get fasting for you, send it for them if you want to do so. But the whole thing that, I get my relationship, I get my date, and by whom I say to you, to all my gentlemen in the diaspora, I'm giving you direct code, my brother. Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela, what?
Why were the women there that the same question I want to ask you? So why would you advise so the women there?
The women
that are here too, working 8-12 hours, and they're doing the same thing.
But gentlemen, you're just fighting me for nothing. The problem, they say, you said the problem. If a woman can get brave man to do that man can do 10 times that one. In fact, before the woman even leave on the country, the man already in position in thing and I get going on. So what I want to say, my sister, as we are sending that money, let me tell you today, the only thing that happened here, you don't know say that lady that you get crying, what they can say that the neighbor child, you don't know say that your stepdaughter. That's why you don't know. Your husband or your boyfriend or never get order. He get more than one woman in that, bro. I say it to you. Can't tell me that your business, you on prayer line, you praying so that God can carry your husband. You're not ready yet. You are not ready. Don't go pray for him. Don't pray because he get woman in that, bro. I say it. He get more than one. He get more than one. What are you talking? The man get money in pocket. He get a horse. He chilling leather 24/7. Then you turn around, you put internet there. Then you turn around, you say your Netflix password to him. That man on Netflix and chilling like bro. When you go to sleep, turn the Netflix on, I get there. She moved in.
Okay,
you know.
Chairman, why if you had a relationship with this girl, even though you guys were not married, but you and the girl were together, you were happy relationship, you were together and you travel. Can you still render those assistance to her?
You're not supposed to render it. If you render it, then that means if you choose to render it, that means you're supporting another man. Just agree that you're supporting another man, you drunk.
Hey, Chairman.
Wait. That your daughter?
That's my daughter, but she and my
family member. Wait, mama, answer direct question, man. That your family member?
No.
That your niece?
No.
Okay, so then why you getting yourself the same?
Because I was there, I was doing it. So even if I travel, I have.
You're not responsible for all again. You're not on the terrain. Every person got to take over my brother. You see that the problem that your miss priorities and what getting the no many hard in the country.
Wow, Chairman,
it's not your Listen now, Mr. Masale. You see, this is where you got all the young men working overtime in the country, and they can't sleep. They get a bunch of stress. That's why you see them looking funny in America and the diaspora. You can get one young man working overtime because he was loving the summer. They were loving the problem they did.
No.
So what the issue? When you cross Atlantic Ocean, my brother, change your mindset. You know how many fine women in the country? You not see women in America before? You not see? I'm talking about funny
I'll be asking that Saturday. What happened to all the young women, or maybe all the brave men too that also?
My man, Melbourne. Let me tell you today as a chairman. Let me tell you in a country that where everything boss, anything you want in the country, you can get it plenty. You can get it plenty. So women that you see in the country, you can be asking whether they can go to the bathroom. What are you talking? That I want to waste my time with somebody who waiting for me to send them money to do their hair in bro. You to do your hair to go to party, to go to the calabash. Me, send you money to your hair to go to the calabash. You're not ready to go over one GOPA or one of the United Party men. You crazy?
But now, Chairman, we always see people complaining. For example, you are back home, you and this girl were together, and the moment you travel, you turn your back to her.
For the record, any woman or
back home, because most of the time people can be like, oh, Mary and myself were together. Since she went America, she went Canada, like I finish forget about me, she on that side with different men. Paul and myself were together, and people always blame people for these things. So are you saying that when you leave, you should focus on why in front of you and forget about why you left behind?
Yeah, but the contract we're owing Labroy expire. We gotta go. And I saying a contract will come out of state, out of sea.
Hey, Chairman.
Wait. Let's be honest about this. Let's be serious about this. What kind of serious minded man? You travel, you come to America, you trying to put yourself together, and you get one girl over there, and you say you're taking care of that one. You're taking care of she and her boyfriend are on the ground. My brother, why are you wasting your time? What thing I so say, I'm gonna preach about it. I'm gonna pray about it. My brother, don't waste your time. Cause that whole thing is a waste. It's a waste of time. Do not waste your time. The one that in front of you here, the one inside that in front of you here, the crooked. And the one that behind you just you better hear my brother.
So let me just add up to that. I think Chairman, you're right. Look, let's be frank. Even if you and myself were friends, maybe before traveling, right? And if I travel, I think maybe if I'll be a help to you, it should be anything that has to do with like nothing about social, maybe social planning or so on. No. If I'll be a help to you, let me just be a help.
Exactly.
If I'll give you 500 for me to maybe for you to do business, I'll give you 500. That's it. I'm done with that. But to say I will send you to school, and these are things. Look, let's be frank, and let's say the truth. But Chairman, why you're like most of you on that side.
No, not why you're like.
Okay, that what they like. Okay, but I'm saying most of you, you're allowed to do the kind of investments. Get 15 girlfriends back home, and just be sharing all your money work for. In the name of you have girlfriends or you have friends that when you come down, they want to have. Look, you can even keep yourself for another 1 year. When
you say wait, man, you on radio, you gotta be slow down. You on radio, you can't just say something. You can't just be talking like a chairman. What wrong with you? You on radio, you lambasting chairman. Yeah, they're born already. You on radio, you gotta like.
I think about
attacking the chairman. You want
no, I don't give this. No, not you, not chairman. I'm saying that. No, because the mindset is when they come down, they want to have little, free time, free mind, and so forth, which of course that's good. But for me, I see most of our brothers, they are investing most of their resources into most of the girls and a waste. Let me be frank. And let me just say that today. Maybe what some of you are following, that's a complete waste of your energy and time. The best investment you can do for your high-end money is to build schools, build hospitals, and do this thing as a business that will give you money. But yeah.
Let me say this to you. Let me say this to you, right? And the rest of the people. Let me just say this. The men who can say, oh, they will be supporting women because when they go down, they won't have fun with them, they won't do whatever they want to do, My brother, As you are going down, you know the title they can get you. They can say the uncle or the nephew coming from America. That's what they can tell people. That's what they can tell their friend, their boyfriend. They can use you. So to call all matter short, you are not responsible for anybody when you cross the Atlantic Ocean. Especially the girls that you were talking to or whatever it is. You're on a contract level, when the contract finish. You choose, you don't want to hire her, and she don't want to approach you, or you approach her. Why you gotta make it look like that's what kind of trouble you take? I'm saying it to the man, I'm being very clear. Anything you do for anybody in Labrador is because you choose to do it. Don't make it look like you take trouble. You not take no trouble. Especially don't get it. Leave it alone. They finish moving on. They got boyfriend now. They got more than one boyfriend. As you sending that money, they feeding them. Don't be drunk for no get in Labrador. Do not be drunk for no get in Labrador. They're using you. Let me say again, they are using you. Don't young get what I have. They're using you, my brother. They are using. I'm saying it today. I call it all my boys there. Desist, abort any plan to support you don't get in Liberia. You wasting your time. Somebody else will. Don't waste your time.
It goes to our sister there too. They should desist. Okay, well, if you just get that mindset that you will be sending money to women in Liberia, so when you go, you can have fun with her. Then I see you as the most stupidest man. Because if you just coming from Canada, America, any other European country, you enter that country, you enter Liberia. When they say the person coming for you, bro, women there even looking for me to come and say sorry you to stay and talk with you. Then you will be here sending money all the time. Yeah, because when you go, you want to have fun. If you don't.
First of all, what does money got to do with relationship? And she in love with you, let her take care of herself. They see your control.
Yeah. So
why gotta put money behind? Why gotta put money behind in love? Next we will discuss why women gotta put money in love business. And I can't do yourself. I want you. That money they don't talking that money.
Yeah, I'm not taking. I'm not always say we will talk. Yes, you're right. Because a lot of people business. That will not stop. One, let me
slow down, my new man. I hope you're not supporting somebody here in America. Slow down. Yeah.
Yeah, look. All of people will not listen, but actually these are facts. Chairman, before we go, for me, I know most of our brothers on our side, and sometimes I feel for some of them to call and be complaining, this and that. But actually, all these things go back. The best investment you can do back home is for you to invest either in school, clinics, or hospital, or just look for a piece or learn something and invest. But the issue of women that buy investment, I know one rather they pay $250 for apartment. You go there, my brother, 24 hours. The TV, even they get them, my brother. I know that 60 some more inch or inches, and one can watch. But what's on there? All these things at the end of the day, you're making other people places fine.
So you not as a brother, you not as a brother who's a social agent. Your role now is to get your ball cool. So what are you doing now? Yelling your ball to me.
But see, bro, you're crying. The better something more care. What can I talk about you?
Yeah, I said one job there. So said one job, my job is doing overtime.
Yeah, and I think they will go for all the overtime. Those girls then they will work for all the overtime. The moment they call them, can you please come? Oh, we need somebody to go with. Those same guys, in the moment they call them, they go with because why they know they get obligation.
So they want Jabo, my own brother telling me that something okay, man. That's what I was saying. That's what we can't tell the people think. Something okay, man, my brother. Just go away. We'll go watch show and eat.
Y'all be watching show. Y'all be using the put Netflix and can't enjoying yourself.
No bon. You know what? I think I have to move Liberia because I cannot enjoy it when I live in. I cannot learn. Are people?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. But imagine you get 5 or 6 different people that get men that are supporting them for America. Your last set?
Steve.
You get different Netflix account. You watching every night.
Yeah.
You get free food. Sometimes you get something inside.
And Steve, in this country, Georgia, yeah. one of my men in Georgia, that guy sent $400 every month to this guy. $400 every month, and he sent $100 to his mother. You see, just not all that thing he was doing the day he went on Nui to the girl to Liberia. He went on Nui to her just to go see. even when he rack the door, when he rack at the door, the caller the guy way to know who racking at the door, he couldn't believe it. Place that he renting you, sending $400 every week, $100 every week, $100 for food. So the whole month at $400 you were sending for this girl and send $100 to a mother.
I want to ask you, Masale, a question before I leave the show today.
Yeah.
So I want for you to help me do the calculation. You think if I were to move to Liberia, right? And listen now, and you guys, Masale already now look at one person that's sending 400. So if you can look at 4 more people that are sending 400 every month, and you're continuing, I can be sending you a small deal. That's a serious business.
Let me be frank. The most of us who are not working, they don't do anything. Let me tell you, sometimes when you see people insulting you back to back, check them.
Wow.
How they getting money, how they getting their support and so on. You understand that from the US. So that's why even when you come here and say things are difficult, they will tell you, you can complain about everything. Everything you complaining. Because for them, they have everything. Some of them working 24 hours to send them money every week. And to what about you just stated about, are you quite correct? In fact, sometimes we'll talk about family blessing that have been taken away from the family. It's not that individual in the family become a blessing to the family. Take the family blessing and damage it into some kind of a place where
like I said, I get $400 every month and send $100 to him, because every week that $100 is sent to work for food. He paying the apartment, he paying for everything, the Netflix, 24-hour electricity.
Wait, my man. Masale, something happening for the chairman here. Wait. Nora, I need to call you because I'm highly this offer. Look, I'm very serious. Do you know what it means? Nora, I will be calling you, Mama. I beg you. I don't know if they get plenty of Nora there on their Facebook and Nora holding. Can you just send me a message to make sure that you can give me the location of the apartment, because I want the apartment to be located strategic area, because the people, I can't get be any foreign area. Yeah, I won't be in foreign area. I won't be in strategic area. That means they will look at it for you. If I get fired, that means I said, I can divide, 5 days a week, I leave everybody get one. The one who's spending more, I can divide the other 2 days and make it 7, on there. So, how you look at it? Because, look, to be honest, gentlemen, there's a serious business I would like to, I got interest in.
You know, people are benefiting.
You see what Jabo saying that they in competition with the lawmaker, and they do it because they don't want lawmaker to take again.
And I'm really saying.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, when you not do it, lawmaker will tell you again. So you have to do it, Steve.
Okay, I see. Yeah, so Nora, I'm waiting for your message. I'm very interested in this offer. At least I'll try the first 3 months, Melbourne, just to see what's going on.
And Chairman, to add up to that, let me tell you what's wrong is instead of them taking one of their family members to even carry them, they would prefer to carry the one they say love. That love carry them. They take love, carry love. Then at the end of the day, when love put pepper in their eye,
then they can't social media.
Oh God.
They can't call us.
I don't take my relative or my family members first. Even if I was sent for my wife. Or even my girlfriend. Let me just remove my wife. Or even girlfriend of someone that I love so much. The first person, at least, they should be family members. At least that family member will be able to be another blessing to the family. No, let me be frank.
No. I won't go all the way, man. Bagley, that far play that you don't want to hurt in that. Not the way. Man, Bagley, that northern spot, I live in New Georgia and bad because I live, that far from the time. You can't wear man Bagley, what you going on? I won't be in the city that people there. I decided New Georgia, then man Bagley. Why would do all the way behind there? The problem is when I almost see a phone, I play.
But the competition, our brother, lawmakers sending children to Dubai for vacation, Ghana. So most of them Ghana is seeing that, bro, when they make it, they go to Dubai for vacation, they go to Ghana. That our boyfriend, they are sending that money. In competition with the government officials.
Yeah, me, I want to do my
God forbid.
They almost check mobile phone in man Bagley the other day. He called me.
I can't go man Bagley.
Yeah, we can go. Yeah, don't get me Mount Barkley, please. I don't want to go Mount Barkley. Don't do New Jersey. I want to want in New Jersey. Every Mount Barkley, no bomb. They seem to how much I from the other day, right?
You know how many times Chairman will not tell to uncle? Let me just tell you, will not tell to uncle. My man, good night, man. Just see you all the money to you, Chairman.
Okay, guys.
No, but I leave it with you.
Yes, my brother. Good night. Good night to all of you people. Yes, okay. We gotta go, folks. Indeed, thanks to all of you folks. So this is how we come to the end of the SKTV show on the weekend, 1/2 That is 8:30 in the city of Painesville, from what we said on broadcast. Good night to all of you. We'll see you on Monday by the grace of the Almighty.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We touch it for podcast and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the globe. Monitor people who waiting to sell. Blessing that time and the efforts are rest. The project is giving us here and the premise of them. The work with my life without again.
A lyrical
Master.
Clear police who make on you. I can't ask it if you been you. Say my journey, Tina can ask my yamu. And yes, I know money. And I know. And you love
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa. Sktv, the best in Mama Liberia. Muscle rather lofa and grandbaza.
And I dine ya tumare, and I salia ya tumare, and I quantly ya tumare, and I quadruple ya tumare, and I dine ya tumare, and I salia ya tumare, and I quantly ya tumare, and I quadruple ya tumare, and I forget na ya tumare. That's the baby, and I forget it now. Cause you walk on my ya tumare.
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa. Sktv, the best in Mama Liberia. Muscle rather lofa and grandbaza.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We touch it for podcast and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the globe. Monitor people who waiting to sell. The flesh, the time and the efforts are rest. The broadcast we giving a real and the premise my best. To work with my life without fear. From Grandfather Nima to Lufa, from Riverside, River G to Chile, from Grand Crew, Bombing, Cape Mount, Montserrat, San to Bacalu, from Maryland, Bonk to the Mikey B. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB.
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa.